getting double attrition cards too last time from being threatened, or were we not?
When you and I fought this guy? No.
Which is probably why that went the way it did.
Yeah, so like...
In my mind, I'm like, how was I not like dead or at 1 health?
Right. So yeah, between that and then not switching, like...
Yeah, because moving does become more important when I think about the attrition.
And it's funny because
assuming you're not going to play a bunch of yellows or greens, but...
Yeah. But I would like say... Around that time in the Discord, people were like, we fought Tiamat, he was so hard, you know, whatever. And I kept being like, you know, your mileage may vary, but like we fought him and like we controlled him very well.
Easy. They're just totally doing it the wrong way.
Yeah, totally. So, okay, so we read the next chapter already.
Yes.
Right, and so we're doing the chapter 2 quest or whatever. And so we go to the quest board. Now we'd have more, but we'd already know what we're going to fight.
One we're fighting.
So here is quest number 1: The Memory of the Desert. Severe earthquakes rock the arid desert north of Alboria, where archaeologist Emira and her team were on a research mission. Central Command has organized a rescue expedition to find the Seekers' camp and bring the survivors home. Alright, and here is the quest intro. Low on the horizon, the blood-red sun casts long, trembling shadows behind you. The scalding wind stirs up fine sand that scratches your eyes. From the top of the red peaks, you gaze across the vertiginous gorges of the canyon that cut through the arid land. According to legend, this region was once lush and green. The sun wanted to burn it and left its colors behind on everything it could not devour. It is almost sunset as you descend toward a valley carved by a river that has long since dried up. The narrow path between the sandstone walls is blocked by a pile of debris from a rockfall further downstream, but beyond the fragments of stone, you can make out sections of a decorative frieze on a tall arch carved into the rock. The hope that Emira is still alive, trapped behind the landslide, causes you to rush toward the rubble and call out to her. "Hunters, I'm here," a weak voice replies. It is so faint that it is immediately overwhelmed by another, much louder sound, a deep roar coming from over your shoulders. Your shouting, the sound of rubble being loosed, your heavy footsteps, all that noise has attracted the attention of a monster, enraged by the invasion of its territory. A Tormat, its armored head poised for impact, is already charging toward you. And then this will also be, this is aggression 1. We fought it at A0, so might be some differences there as well.
I didn't think about that.
So we'll just see and die. Okay.
When we do have stuff that is like considered a weakness, how does that work? Does it just do more damage or keep them from doing stuff?
That's how it was originally when they designed it, but they basically decided that's too much math.
Yeah.
To have to add or subtract damage for every single time. So it's a deck advantage. For every 2 advantages you have, you can add or remove 1 card to your deck.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So it just kind of gives you a little more choice in your deck build.
That is kind of nice.
What is this? This goes on top? Okay. It's just good practice to always start off with the steps, right?
Yes, there's...
Alright. Combat board. Monster miniature. Hunter miniatures. Thank you for getting that.
Mm-hmm.
Terrain tokens. Round marker. Number 1. We'll need this health token. That's in here. We can just dump all those out. Place the monster board near the combat board. Set the health marker on 10. Shuffle behavior cards. You did that. Place stance, peril, and objective cards down. This is for later. Shuffle the base attrition cards. You did that. On 10.
Oh, no. We did it.
Yeah. Alright. Hunter board in front of you. Place your equipment and potion cards. You got that? Shuffle your action deck, place it on the board, place the mastery card face down, determine the aggro player.
There's the first player token, right?
Yeah, do you want me to start?
Whichever one, yeah, that's fine.
Each player draws 5 cards from their action deck.
Yep. And is the struggle just 1 per player?
Yeah. Take the top 3 cards of the behavior deck.
Struggles just 2 then?
Yep.
I guess what we need 8 to wound him. Start of round, he gains player -1 struggle.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna see what that one is.
Is that the charge?
I don't know what page that's on. There we go. That is trigger at the end of the attrition phase.
Oh, okay.
Tail and end of round. Okay. I put this here for us both to reference. Alright, consume, no behavior refresh on first round. Monster gains 2 struggle. Play your turns. Alright, so we've got healing, sandstorm. Minus what the sandstorm does. When you move from a sector with a sand terrain, increase the stamina cost of that by 1.
Yeah, I remember that now.
And then a rock for attrition damage, I believe. So when you would suffer attrition damage, but you are in a sector with a rock terrain, you may remove that terrain token from the game to prevent that damage. I just remember he just like destroyed them all right off the bat.
His tail swipe, huh?
Yeah.
Wiped like 3 of them.
Yeah.
The plateau you used to good
Uh-huh.
effect last time, I remember.
So it doesn't look like I'm going to take damage unless what that might do it.
Yeah, that'd be the only thing.
So I think I'm going to move around this way towards the plateau again. And then, yeah, I don't know if we're going to try and corner him like we did or go front and back. Kind of see.
Probably what's...
Didn't you just like hang out in this the whole time? You just like, yeah, you just...
Yeah, because, you were in the plateau, I was there.
Yeah.
Obviously, we were playing incorrectly, but
Right.
it's like, well, is that the healing plan or the damage
that's
plan?
the healing plan.
Yeah, because I was like, I might as well just sit here. It costs
Right.
2 stamina to move. I'll just stay here and hit him.
Yeah. I remember that. I'm totally okay with just continuing to try that.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad, because also his monster damage, right? It's like I can heal his monster damage in that spot.
Yeah.
So, it wasn't terrible.
Okay. So Alright, so now at the start of round 1, he gains player -1 struggle.
He gains another. Just flip it.
Is that 3? And then at the end of the round, if he has 2 or more struggle, increase the hardening level by 1. So we want to make sure we bring that down.
Use blues or do whatever to...
Alright, so I can deal damage with blues when I move. Oh. Maybe, do you want to start at aggro? Because then I could use my feathered coat.
Yeah.
I can if I'm at aggro player.
Yeah, well, that's fine with me.
Well, what are you waiting for? Just kidding. I have 2 blues, so that can definitely be
Okay.
useful.
Then I'm going to discard this move, and when I discard from your hand, deal your base weapon damage, so that's 3.
You're going to move into the sand.
Then he takes 3 damage.
Got 1.
3.
Put this over here.
And now that I'm there, first thing I'm going to do is the 0 cost battle cry, so he takes another 3 damage. I've activated Berserker. Then, let's see.
Remind me what Berserker is.
For every red I play in my sequence after that, I get a draw card.
Oh, okay. And that just like that's just a natural ability, or it's
It's a card ability
trait?
for this guy. I'm sure it's in some others too, but And then I'm going to play double slash, so another red. And then I'll pay for that with this green. And since that's 2 reds, get a focus counter. And
that's just 3 damage?
that's actually 4 because it has slash. And that's my weapon.
That's the feather trait.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my helmet as well.
And what's double slash called? Like, what's it do? If the next card...
Oh, if I play another red, it's decreased by 1. I'm praying what I draw is a red, but I don't know. It is.
Nice.
However, it's a 2 cost, and I don't have enough stamina.
I can assist you.
So this red will make him vulnerable. Is it worth using it, or should we wait till we have a Giga stack?
Let's do it now. You'll probably get it
I'll
again.
focus off that, actually.
Oh, yeah.
So that's very worth... Yeah, if you can assist me.
Alright. So, I'm going to... keep my aim. I'm going to assist you with this aggro card to possibly avoid that. So there you go. Assisted.
Oh, beautiful. And I get to keep the yellow because I drew with 2 stamina.
Ah.
So I play that. So that. And so that is another 3 damage. And I'm focused.
And the Walter gauntlets are if you discard a blue to pay for a red?
Yeah, if I pay for a red with a blue,
Okay.
then I get it. But focusing on the first round is the first time I've ever done that.
Yeah, and how much damage?
3 more.
3 more.
His wounds are, what, 8?
Oh, and he's 8, so he actually does drop 1. A wound. And then 3, so he's at 5.
But now all my reds are decreased by 1
That's
cost,
awesome.
which is kind of insane,
Yeah, and like you said so quickly, what a nice starting hand.
actually. Let's see. So, yeah, now it's attrition.
Okay. So first of all, how many cards in your hand?
1.
1.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I know I don't get a stamina.
Alright, here's your attrition check. So you're not threatened, so it's 2.
But yeah, I'll take it. And it's, what, 1 damage right now?
Yep.
Discard, draw, correct?
Yep. Yeah, good hand. Or, yeah, good.
That
solid
was
hand.
pretty nice. A lot of that's just your assist, too. I got lucky with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he turns to me, correct?
Yes. Okay.
He feels heavy.
So my turn, so no tail. Oh, and here, attrition check. So before he actually turns. Increase the hardening level by 1. Then if he's hardened, it gains player -1 struggle. The active player suffers monster damage unless they have a green in their sequence, which you did not. So take another damage for that.
And we lost.
Yeah. Okay, so that's good to know. Next time this attrition comes up,
Yeah.
have a green ready.
Oh, and I'll heal next time at least 1.
It's going to increase his hardening no matter what. So, yeah. Okay.
I think a lot of his were based on greens.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, and this is if he turns.
But he already turned to me, right?
So the attrition.
Because
that was at the end of the attrition phase. When
and
that
actually,
happened,
I lied. None of these had aggro, but I was already aggroed.
But you are, yeah.
So he'll turn to me either way.
See, so attrition phase is there, and that's when that card triggered,
then
and then we would have replenished.
Yep.
And then
Discard, draw, and then he
he
turns.
And so that's going to do that. All right. Remove a rock terrain from the rear sector. There you go. Each player in that sector suffers monster damage unless they discard a green.
Well, unfortunate.
No one's there though. All right, and now front sector is up. Okay. So I will go ahead and go. First of all is my movement. So when you move, if you're not the aggro player, you may reveal a green from your hand to ignore that movement cost.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? That's also good to get out of sand.
True, yeah, because you just get to move.
Right.
That's probably the best for getting out of the sand.
So let me think about that, because then I could avoid the tail hit on my next turn.
Sure, because you could just move into my sector anyways to move through it, right?
Right, exactly. As long as you have aggro before.
Although he's a
turn.
front. He has a front one too, so either way you move, you're doing it. The question is what does... I don't know what the tail or the front one does.
Yeah, yeah. Aggro. Mm-hmm. I'm going to try this, and we're going to see what it does.
Yeah.
Just in case I get hurt from that front, or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So, first of all, action, discard the top card of your deck. It's a yellow. It's my red scale helm. And then, it's really just what do I do now? I think I'm going to at least play this accurate shot maneuver. And I will pay for it with this. So let's remove one struggle from him. And then each of these are aggro, but if you take the aggro back, then it will be okay. So, and in the interest of
yours is what, round end, right?
Yep. In the interest of getting rid of cards, I'm gonna pay for that.
Did this trigger at the beginning, or was this just added?
That was added after this one. So that's like at the end of your turn. It was added.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna play decoy, and I'm gonna have you draw one.
Oh, sweet.
I will get the aggro token for that. Oh, that's right. And so I will go first. Oh, okay. So, right, because I will go first, then I won't be able to use my thing. So maybe I don't. Reverse that, put that card back on top, because I might not play it. I just don't want aggro.
Yeah.
Can you assist me?
I do not have any assists.
Okay, alright. So then I think I'm just not going to play either of these, I'll just hold on to them. Because they're both aggro cards.
Yeah, so worth it.
And I'm just trying to avoid aggro right now, right?
Yeah.
So, alright, so that's the end of my turn. Attrition check is 1, so I suffer damage. There we go. Discard sequence. Draw up to my hand size limit.
Stays where he is. End
And
of the
comes to
round.
that.
Torment has one or more struggle. Increase hardening by 1.
So we'll do. Oh, there's an order to this. It might be peril first. Fine. Here we go. Nope. Stance cards, peril cards, behavior cards.
Oh, but I just have to discard a blue for that one, right?
For what?
That to
Yeah.
negate that effect,
Yeah,
which
I
I do have.
haven't
So
seen it yet. Okay, so at the end of the round, if Torment has 2 or more struggle, which he does, increase the hardening level by 1. Sorry, I wasn't able to get rid of the struggle. Alright, so now, end of round. Increase the hardening level by 1 unless the aggro player discards a blue from their hand. Good man. Then, if Torment is hardened, he's not, it gains player -1 struggle. Alright. Good job, you kept him from hardening.
that was the hope. Red probably means I need to have a green in the sequence. Not certain yet, though.
Okay. No other end of rounds?
Nope.
Okay. Move the tracker
Refresh.
at the start of round 1. Yep. So
Well,
consume.
I guess consume first, which
I don't need to consume. And then, yeah, behavior refresh. So we've got the tail. The active player discards a offensive from their hand. Okay. And then a rampage is up.
Which will, both those will trigger,
Yeah,
right?
this will trigger, yep. Okay.
Oh wait,
and
and he
then-
gains 1 per player struggle, right?
Yep.
He has 4. Yeah.
And at 6, he'll unleash.
Yep. And then player turns, which means this triggers first, right? These
Yep.
two. There's a dust in the rear sector. Oh, right. He has one, but he doesn't have any of those yet, does he?
Oh, but he spends one. That's what this is a boost.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Right.
was confused
I know,
with those because that's his special, but they look almost identical.
Like the symbol is the same,
Yeah.
just has a plus instead, yeah. Alright, so he gets +1 monster damage,
to the end of this turn.
which is here.
And now this flips, correct?
Yes. Sleeves are supposed to make it easier.
It was easier until I took it all the way off the mat like an idiot. There's a player with the highest number of aggro on their hand. The player suffers monster damage unless they reveal a green. It's probably me. I only have one because I just discarded one.
Yeah, I've got 2, and I don't have a green. So I just suffered monster damage.
Yes. Which is it 2 now?
No, it's still... Oh, it is 2. You're right.
And that goes away at the end, right?
Um,
The +1, I think it goes back down to 1.
until the end of his...
End of round?
End of this turn.
Oh, so that was the end of...
So that was all just like... End of round?
Oh, so now after these...
That was front. It was
Yeah,
front sector.
because this is the
triggered
very
it.
beginning of the turn, so he
Yeah.
would have it until the end of mine, I guess.
Well, turn is just mine. So once I'm done...
Oh, okay.
That'll drop off. That'll drop off.
And we put these up,
Yep. Okay, so when he rotates
and
in
another
the front.
front.
So I should be able to take... I'll rotate him, but...
I can't do it, what's happening?
Alright, he escalates. Would you add a struggle to him?
Yes. How many does he need to rampage?
6 to unleash.
They're unleashed from this.
Okay. So it's your turn?
Yes. Because I have the aggro thing,
Because you
right?
have the aggro.
Yeah.
Do you have the first player token?
I
No, I haven't.
did. Oh, yeah, and then we swap this. Okay, well... I'm going to heal one.
Yep.
I'm not going to move, so I am threatened. And let's see. This way to pay for this. Play this green first, swift dodge. I'll pay for it with this blue.
What's that do?
Reduce the stamina cost of the next card you play by 1. I'm going to play Deflecting Blade for free, and I search my deck for a card with Slash and add it to my hand, then reshuffle. Did none of these have Slash? How's that even possible? Oh, there it is.
I can shuffle for you.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that that's the only one that has Slash. Yep. Okay, so... Thank you. Let's see. That's actually the last thing I'm going to do, so hopefully that's enough to beat attrition.
And you're threatened, so
So 2,
you got 1 and 1 green.
I beat it.
Good job.
Now I discard, draw, he turns to aggro, which is me, so
Yeah,
it
how many
stays
cards in your hand?
2, so I do get a stamina token.
It's
Yes. Draw, and then it is... Nice, he has a turn, so it is you.
okay. And you got the aggro?
Yes.
Fine. Okay, so first things first, I gotta move. I'm not aggro, so I'm gonna use the feather coat again. Oh, but I don't have a green in my hand. No!
Oh, yeah. I do have an assist.
No, it's... You can't assist me until my action phase.
Oh, duh, yeah.
So I also am going to not move. And we're going to see how this goes.
Probably fine.
Yeah, I'm going to heal from the plant. Heal 1.
Does
It's
this
just-
trigger at all?
No. Yes. Yeah. It does. And it, lots of green. Suffers monster damage unless they reveal a green from their hand. That's a good one though. Remove one
Yeah.
acceleration. Yeah. I gotta. All right. All that because I don't have a green.
Oh, and his +1 is gone because my turn is over. So
It's just like, it sucks because lost my train of thought. What sucks, Cliff? I don't know. I guess nothing.
not being able to move out of the sandstorm.
No, there was some other thought I had. But,
Did you heal one though?
I did heal one.
Okay.
Alright, attrition check.
And that was also green, wasn't it?
Yeah. Everything's green.
I can assist
Oh.
you now if you need.
It sucks because, like, the whole aggro, because there's only two of us, like, I don't want to draw aggro because then I'll
Yeah.
be first on the next turn, and I'm trying to avoid that with my feathered coat. So maybe this one isn't so good in a two-player game.
Oh, true. Yeah, does kind of change the value of it.
Because, like, if I ever get aggro on my turn, the next turn I cannot use feathered coat.
Yeah, that does make sense.
But if we had more players, it would be very...
Yeah, it's easy enough
Easier,
to. Odds are somebody's gonna grab it.
Yeah. Alright, so let's just go for broke here and see what I can do.
Because he's almost certainly gonna harden anyways, so you might as well deal as much damage as you can.
Yep.
We haven't flipped the red yet, so that'll be interesting.
You said you can assist me?
I can.
Alright, let me see. I do have an aim. What was next one? Okay. So here, I'll start with, open with this. I think there's another. Yeah. Alright, so I'm not moving, I became threatened, nothing triggered that. So I play a sharp shot for free, remove one struggle. I'm not focused, so that doesn't do anything, but it has aim. And that is important because blinding shot, which I will... Okay, yeah, assist me.
Okay, assisted.
Thank you. There we go. Ah, that's perfect. So I'm going to pay for blinding shot with this when you swift deflection. When you discard this card from your hand, draw one.
Bonus.
Nice. And then blinding shot, stealth. If the previous card in your sequence has aim, inflict blind.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This blind is nice stuff. I'm
That'll-
confused here.
That'll keep him from hardening outside
Yeah.
of another effect.
Exactly. Okay, and then weapon damage is 3.
So
Which
he gets a
is
wound.
8, so he takes a wound. And he switches stance at 7.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just going to go for broke here.
As well.
I'm going to red scale helm action. It's a red.
Let's go.
Oh, this is going to be good. Resist attack deals by 5. That's funny. So, I've got like all my reds in my hand. So I've got these two cards, Heavy Arrow and Deadly Shot. Heavy Arrow is the one I did yesterday. You may pay 2
Yeah, it does a
stamina,
lot.
increased by 6, which this card gives you 2 stamina. Or, for 3, increase the damage this attack deals by 5. Which one should I play? It's like one is clearly better. And so I'm going to do that.
So he'll get wounded just from that. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you're right, actually. I don't think I have any other stealth generators, so that's fine. Alright, so Heavy Arrow, pay with Deadly Shot.
That's 8 damage.
That's 9 damage.
Ooh. So he
He's
gets
not hardened.
wounded and 1 bleed over.
Yep. Alright, so that's the damage and stance change.
That's flip now.
Yeah. Actually, hold on. Because... Yeah, stance change, and then we trigger the red.
Revealed Torment gains 1 plus player struggle.
Unfortunately, my blind was useless there because the stance change.
So gains 2 struggles. Is that what I'm
Struggle,
saying?
yeah.
So it's 5.
And then escalation, he gains 1 acceleration. Which means he gets, whenever he escalates, he gets an extra struggle.
That's what it was.
I'll double
yeah.
check it, but it's something like that. Okay. Oh, and at the start of a player's turn, that player may reveal 2 aggro from their hand. If they do, place a counter on this card. When there are 2 counters on this card, remove this card from the game and place crashing charge on top of the behavior deck.
I don't know how I don't have 2 aggro's in my hand right now.
Okay. So now, and then red. Alright, Ancient Fury. Torment gains 2 struggle. He's going to unleash.
Yeah.
The active player becomes threatened. I already am. As the earth trembles under the monster's leaden footsteps, a violent emotion vibrates within you that compels you to fight. Alright. So he unleashes. So we
He
each take
yeah,
monster damage.
2 now.
Just it is 2.
We probably just burned the 1 attritions.
Yeah, probably. Okay. Okay, then is that?
Did attrition already?
No, so I'm gonna keep going.
Oh, good.
I just kind of wanted to make sure that we did everything.
And now he needs 12 damage for a wound, and he stands flips at 4.
Okay. So I've got this. I'm probably will hold on to help you. And then I would like to do this, but I've got this too. You've already assisted me, so that's that. Do you need to draw 1?
It would be nice.
Or should I attack?
You can probably keep attacking though. I'll draw 2 on my turn from my card. So.
Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to discard Precision Draw to play Decoy. At least get 1 defensive there. No, sorry. The way around. Discarding Decoy to do Precision Draw. At the start of your turn, if this card's at the top card of your discard pile, draw 2. I do have aggro, so I will take this, and he takes 3 more damage.
He won't end up moving, which is good.
Yeah. At least no front sectors. Okay, that is the end of my turn. I have 1 card in my hand, so nothing of that.
Good turn though.
Pretty good turn, yeah. Yep. So attrition phase. I'm threatened, so there's 1, and there's 1, but it's green. Oh, I didn't play the yellow anyway, so I was screwed no matter what. Okay, so I
That sucks though.
take monster damage, which is 2. I'm quickly nearing death here.
Yeah. I was praying that.
I didn't heal at this turn?
You didn't, I was going to say. But I was praying we wouldn't burn the 1 so that way we could consume next round.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's still a 1.
But it'll be me.
It's the end of the round.
Oh, it is the end of the round?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Hey,
we're
that
good.
counts. Okay. Alright.
That goes
So
after
that was the attrition check, and now this goes.
Which, if I remember, is tail sector or something? Dust, maybe?
Increase the hardened level by 1.
So he's hardened now.
Then if Torment is hardened, it gains 1 struggle. Here we can just
Oh, yeah, flip.
take. Yep. The active player suffers monster damage unless they have a green in their sequence. So of course I did.
Man.
So, yeah, you're
That's
right.
a
It's
lot of
all,
damage quick. It's greens with this guy.
all about greens.
Dodging, I guess. The other guy's parrying, this guy's dodging.
Okay, 8. So I'm very close to death. I'll fix that up. Alright, end of attrition phase. At least he doesn't rotate.
Yep. And then now it would be consume.
So discard my
Discard and draw.
sequence. Draw 3. I got 2 greens, so I'll hold on to those.
Yep, draw
Okay.
cards, monster turns, not happens, end of round, nothing.
No end of round themes.
Which means consume.
attack. Alright, I'm definitely
I'm
consuming.
going to as well, because probably the max value I'll get.
That player heals 4. And then...
Monster upkeeps a behavior refresh and he gains 2 struggle.
Alright, so we're losing the tail swipe. Got a front and a rampage.
So that'll activate. Oh wait, it's you still, huh?
It is, yeah. At least now I have greens.
True.
Should help. Okay.
And player turn, yep. So
Okay.
movement
So
phase.
I'll take the first player token.
And you will heal as well, right?
Yes. So, I think these flip
Yeah.
first. Revealed.
That one
Escalation.
will.
Okay. So we got the front. Put a trigger token on the rampage.
Do you have 2 aggro cards?
One. No, I just have one.
So no counter on that yet.
Yeah.
I don't have 2 either.
Alright, place a dust token in the rear sector. Oh, and dust tokens all fall off at the end of the round.
Well, I'll just
so
leave
it
that
just
there then.
goes back, yep. And then he boosts 1 to get +1 damage until end of turn. Do not get hit by this guy. Oh, I spent it. Okay.
Well, I'm miraculous. I still have full health. So.
That's amazing.
Yeah, well, I healed. I
Oh.
healed 3, but yeah.
Alright, Rampage. Torment turns to the player with the highest number of aggro in their hand, so I had 1.
I have 1, so 2 we
Okay.
choose.
That player suffers monster damage unless they reveal a green from their hand.
I have green,
And I have
so
green,
you, so
so
either one.
doesn't matter. Alright. Okay. End of round. Rotate. And escalation. Torment gains 1 acceleration token.
Don't.
Here, would you shuffle that?
Yes.
Oh, look up. Acceleration. Acceleration. During the monster upkeep phase, the monster gains 1 additional struggle for each acceleration token it has. Alright. So, I think once again, I'm not going to move, because I can't use my feathered coat anyway,
Yeah.
and there's nothing
And if you did move and hit him, then he's gonna flip too.
exactly, and no penalty for being
And
around.
hiding in the healing thing might be against
Yeah.
that right now.
Alright, so we resolve the start
Yes.
triggers here,
So it is your.
and now I'm going to heal 1 for being in the plant.
Yep.
And anything else that's start? I don't think so.
No. If you're not moving, then it's just action phase.
Okay. So, what do I have? Here. Probably 2.
And he's hardened now, which means we can't inflict vulnerable, and he doesn't take bleed over damage for wounds. It's just
Right,
like
yeah.
it's just even.
Yep. And it's 12.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Ooh. Well. Alright, let me take my action here to Red Scale Helm. That's nothing. So I'm going to pay 1 with that. That would be free. That would cost 1. Alright, so this, I'm going to do this. So I didn't move yet. Acrobatics. I'm going to pay for it with these 2 cards. Oh, they're going the greens again. So that's just it. Doesn't do anything. But then when I play this blue for free, draw 3, and then you may immediately move without paying the stamina
Oh, nice.
cost.
And we remove that struggle, right, for the blue?
Yes. Alright, so I drew 3. I got 2 more greens.
Beautiful.
And then I'm going to move. Whoop.
Wind might be the thing for this guy, only because it seems like all of them give you more green cards than the other weapons. Like, mine gives me 6 greens, when the other ones... Like, it seems like wind, I guess dodging makes sense. Would
Okay.
be wind.
Yeah, sure.
That seems like that might be a good,
Good thing to have.
yeah.
Okay. Good observation. Alright, now I emptied my deck. So
Oh, yeah.
focused, and I take fatigue damage. And I'm gonna reshuffle this. And then I did that so I have some cards. Let's see if I can do anything else. I just don't want to draw aggro.
Yeah.
Oh. Dang it. I have aggro. He's going to turn anyway. I specifically didn't. I have aggro from before, which is why I first
yeah,
played.
that's the way we talked about not moving, I forgot.
I specifically didn't play an aggro card because I was like, I don't want to get aggro. So, fail. Because now he's going to turn and he's going to trigger those things.
How does the plateau work?
Yeah, I got to re-look it up, but I can stop one of those cards from happening.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see what else I can do here. Actually, let me check plateau before anything else. Plateau. At the end of your turn, if you're in a sector with a plateau, you may decide to move onto the plateau. Well, while you're on it, whenever a behavior card is revealed, you may immediately place your hunter on that behavior card, cancel the effects of that behavior card, perform a riding check, and then step off at the starting next turn. Okay. But before that, more to do. Nice.
He does a lot of damage right now. Is that gone now, the +1? When does that go away? I can't
Whose turn
remember.
was that on? Was it my turn or your turn?
You went first, so...
So I'm still going.
But it could have been from last round, because I don't remember.
I don't remember either. What? I don't remember caused it.
Because it was before the escalation.
I think it was at the start of the round. Those first cards that flipped over this round.
In front, maybe,
From
is the one
front,
that does that.
yeah.
Or the rampage. One of those two
Yeah.
must be it.
Okay. So you can only play this after red, but that's a finisher. Well, I might just do this, knowing that you have. And I have a card to save you from attrition, but I think I'm just gonna.
Yeah, if I take damage, it's not a big deal right now.
Yeah.
I mean, if he hits me twice and I take 6, that's gonna hurt, but...
All right, covering fire. So it's free cost and it's just damage. So 3 more damage. Let's see, 4 goes to 7. Nothing else special there. And then I'm going to do a backflip. Backflip. You can only play this card after a red. The next time you refill your hand, draw 1.
Nice.
And then I think I already have 2 greens in my sequence, and we've exhausted those, so I feel pretty good. I have this green while it's at the top of your discard pile. It counts as a green in your sequence for the attrition check. Oh, but I don't discard the sequence until after the attrition check, so it wouldn't. This interesting. So this isn't actually helpful to play in my sequence. It's designed to be an assist.
Stamina, or an assist, yeah.
Because then it would be in my discard pile for the next turn.
Yeah.
So that's good to know. All right. That's the end of my turn. Let's do the attrition check. Watch as it's a 3. Watch as it's a 0.
Hey, that's pretty
Oh wait,
good.
but I'm threatened, so 3.
Oh, well.
All right. So I take monster damage, which is 3. I go to 7 damage. So that sucks.
Then he turns and activates both, correct?
Yeah.
But Plateau maybe does something.
Maybe. Alright, so let me put up there. And we'll just flip this one first. Smash. Remove a rock terrain from the rear sector. Each player in that sector suffers monster damage unless they discard a
Not
green.
bad.
It's fine. And then replenish that. And now this one.
Hopefully the same.
Each player in the rear sector suffers. Yep. If there are no players in the rear sector, players in the flank sectors are targeted. So each player suffers monster unless they reveal a green. Just reveal a green.
Yay!
Right. So there's that. Okay, so that's.
I'm never leaving my safe sandstorm.
I remember that card a lot
Yeah.
because we were constantly turning him. Oh. So neither of those really did anything.
No, you're fine.
But maybe I don't want the rock gone. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We should have chosen.
We'll put the
before.
rocks back when he gets his next stance as well.
So it just means I didn't really use the plateau.
Yeah.
But whatever. That's how it goes. And I have to do a riding check. Against the. Oh, if you do performance steps. So since I didn't, then I don't do the riding check. Alright, missed opportunity. Did the attrition check. So now I have 2 cards. I at least get a stamina token out of that.
Yep.
Oh, and I. Oh!
He moves. You're one.
I move, so I wasn't threatened.
Yeah,
so
so
I
you-
do get the 0.
And you don't take any damage.
Take
Yeah.
3 damage. That's so good.
That is pretty nice.
It's almost like I need a computer to just keep track of all these things automatically.
Yeah. I mean, that would be.
That's the beauties of video games. Alright.
And
Discard a
just the card
sequence.
and draw, and he's already turned.
And I get to draw 1 more because of backflip. 1, 2, 3.
Well, you know, we did that out of order because
What's that?
discard, draw, then the monster turns.
No, he turned.
Turn because you had aggro at the end. We got to do it later because that would mean in your hand you'd potentially have greens or something to show that you wouldn't.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be done after discard and replenish, which does make sense to me.
Yeah, because I was thinking, like, did he turn some of those? But no.
Otherwise, you're almost guaranteed every single time if you do anything on your turn to get hit by any trigger.
Okay, so lots of mistakes happened there.
Well, we kind
But-
of taught them all and fixed them in the moment, so.
Yeah, and like the 2 turns didn't do anything anyway, so
Yeah.
we're fine. All right. Your turn.
Alright, movement. Not doing that, so still remain threatened. And first thing I'm going to do is play this retreat card. I'm going to pay for it with my stamina token and this counter strike. And it lets me draw 2. I have to decide. How many reds could I even have left? I feel like there's another in my deck.
Hey, this is kind of cheating, but we know there's a 3 coming up on the attrition check.
Yeah, but I don't have currently enough to beat it anyways.
And of course, I got rid of the card. I can stop that.
I mean, I still have not taken damage, so... Well, I mean, since my potion, so
Yeah.
it's not the worst thing ever.
Oh, end of turn. That's gone.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do this, play another green, pay for it with this. That lets me search my deck and add a red, which I only have 1 left anyways.
I may as well assist you as well.
Oh, I better reshuffle.
I'm going to assist you.
I just get to draw 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you heal? No, you can't.
Yeah.
There's no purpose to.
You know what though? So while your mastery's focused, ignore the stamina cost of this. So I'm gonna do that. So that's 3 grands at least.
And I thought you couldn't do it.
I thought I couldn't either. Let's see if I do 1. Just 3 cost 2.
Yeah. Her card was slashed from your sequence to your hand.
Yeah, which
So now
kind
you're-
of wasted now that I think about it. I actually can't do anything else anyways, but at least I won't get damaged by attrition.
That's worth something.
Yes. So once that's done, attrition phase now.
You're threatened.
Yes.
I mean, it can't get worse than 3.
Oh, I make it.
You got some high ones out of there, so that's
And
good.
then discard sequence and draw, which I take 1 damage from the
fatigue.
first. So that's 1, 2, 1. I had 2 cards left, so I'll get my stamina token. Shuffle quickly, and then he'll turn to aggro player, which he already is, and that is.
Oh, you didn't generate aggro in any of that?
No, just 3 greens, no aggro.
Okay.
And then
End of run?
that.
Alright, increase the harding level by 1, unless the aggro player discards a blue from their hand. But he's hardened already,
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter. Then, if Tormat is hardened, it gains 1 struggle. Of course, front sector.
Yeah, actually.
Alright, any other end of rounds? No?
I don't believe so.
Did you have 2 aggros in your hand?
I didn't.
Okay.
I only had 1.
Alright, start of new round.
Yep.
Advance the tracker.
Consume.
I'm not gonna consume.
Depends on if any of these cards can be discarded for me. Yep, I am going to do this because I'm going to consume this. Discard a card from your hand to search your deck for a blue, add it, then reshuffle. I discard Quick Attack. When you discard this from your hand, deal your base weapon damage, so it takes 3 more damage.
Okay.
I'm going to take another blue.
You got 10.
Shuffle. Where is the one I'm looking for? There it is. Slash to the flank, and you're too late.
Okay. Behavior refresh. He loses the tail. Rampage comes out, which of course is going to trigger now. He's going to gain 3. 2 plus the 1 from acceleration. Puts him at 7.
7.
So
One
he
more.
unleashes because 6.
Ah.
So we each take monster damage, which is 2. And that's 6. Okay. Any other start of rounds? No.
Monster upkeep, so refresh, which
Alright, start of player's turn, this comes down, and then at the start of a player's turn, do I have 2 aggros? I have 2 aggros.
okay, so put a counter. How many does it need?
2.
No, that's not bad. Actually, depending on what I have now, my turn we might.
They may reveal 2 from their hand.
I do, so on my turn I'll put another counter. Although I remember this having a negative as well.
Yeah, I think we'll
But it
remove
removes his hardening, that's what it is.
Ah, okay.
It's when he smashes, he gets rid of the hardening altogether. I don't think he hardens anymore.
Okay. Alright, front sector. The active player suffers monster damage unless they reveal a green from their hand. Oh, this is going to work. Because I do have a green right there. And if they do reveal a green, remove 1 acceleration from Torment. So that's good. Rampage. Torment turns to the player with the highest number of aggro in their hand, which is, well, so we both have 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
Reveal what?
That player suffers monster damage unless they reveal a green from their hand. So
I don't have a green, and you might not either.
I do have a green. Okay. So you don't have a green in your hand?
Nope.
Alright, then. So we'll choose me. And there's my green again. So it's just done. Okay. He escalates. Gains 1 acceleration token back. And he gains 1 struggle. Okay. Now, start of my actual turn. I'm aggro, so I can't move with the feather coat, but I have to move if I want to be able to attack him. Oh, this is gone.
Join us in the sand again, Cliff.
I might, because I have Final Reckoning, which I'd like to play.
Lisan Al Gaib.
Let's see, that costs 2. Here's a 2. Aim. Stealth. Stealth, I like that. What's the attack card? What do you need?
It's green in sequence, maybe?
That could work.
Or just in your hand. I don't remember, because there's one that I know is sequence, and there's one that's, well, attrition, I guess, is always in sequence, so maybe it's hand. I don't know.
So this could pay for that. This could pay for that. Okay. I'm gonna... Alright, so... I'm gonna move. I'm gonna use my stamina token to move back into the sandstorm. So help me if you don't take aggro from me.
I should very easily take aggro this next time.
That's gonna pay for that. That's gonna pay for that. I'd like one more. Can you assist me? I mean, it's not the end of the world if I... It's just a maneuver card. So I can get a by without
Let's
it.
see, assist. I'm just deciding which one I need to play to get aggro.
Hey, who's here? Send us a message in the chat.
Yeah, I'll assist you with this one.
Thanks. Graceful defense. That would reduce stuff to... that. Okay, so pay for that. That becomes free, but then I still have to... Search discard offer. Yeah, okay. Alright, so thank you for that. I'm gonna... Oh, that doesn't help at all. The green card I told you, like, if it's on top of your discard pile, it counts as a green in your sequence.
Yeah.
So, but I'm gonna have to discard cards to play a sequence. So it's gonna cover it up. So it's really like I need to use it for stamina, or on a turn I don't do a sequence at all, then it can benefit.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. So, oh well. Anyway, graceful defense, discard to play accurate shot. So that's just 1 struggle removed. And then I'm going to discard lightning escape to play sneaky glide. The next card in your sequence gains stealth.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and recycle 1. Oh, but I don't want to. And then final reckoning here. Discard rapid burst. And when I discard a blue from your hand, deal 2 damage.
Oh,
which
nice.
puts him at 12, which is a wound. Okay. Boom, boom. And then this is a finisher. Remove 1 struggle.
Oh,
And
nice.
increase the damage this attack deals by 1 for each red in your discard pile, which is 1, just 1, sadly. So I do 4 damage.
Pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. And the wound, like even though he's hardened, I dealt exactly enough damage
Yeah.
to wound him, so no waste there. Obviously I have aggro. Oh, start. I didn't start my volley too,
Volley, yeah.
so I'm going to do that. Up to your deck. Ah, both offensives.
Nice. That's what, 2 more
2
damage?
more damage. Which would have been the same anyway for the discard of blue, so kind of works out fine. And I did everything else. I did the red damage. It has stealth, so it doesn't trigger that. So we're good. Alright.
Discard, draw, turn.
I have nothing in my hand, so attrition check.
Yep.
Is 2. Unfortunately, I only did 1. And that card's gone, which is sad. Oh, but that's good. Alright, so I take 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm at 8 out of 10. Probably go down at some point. Alright. Discard sequence. Draw up to my hand. 3, 4, 5.
Did this pops on attrition, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does at the end of the attrition phase.
Oh, it's just brand new though.
Go ahead. Yeah, no, it wasn't.
He's hardening by 1. He's already hardened. It gains.
1 struggle.
You had a green in your sequence,
Yes, I
so
did.
you're good. Now it's turn 1. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Although the front one. Oh yeah, now he's turned. And
Okay. So it's your turn.
that'll happen first.
Yep. Alright. Place a dust token in the rear sector. Well, we're
That place has been very dusty.
Yep. And boost. Oh yeah, this. We're trying to keep his struggle down, but man,
Yeah.
he gets +1 damage till end of turn, so don't get hit.
Probably about to get hit, right? What's the other effect of it? Oh, nothing?
Nothing. Oh, start of your turn. You have 2 aggros. Right.
Yes.
All right. When there are 2 counters on the card, remove this card from the game. Place Crashing Charge on top of the behavior deck. The monster turns to the active player. Then players in the front sector suffer monster damage ×2 unless the active player removes a rock terrain from that sector. If they do remove a rock terrain, remove 1 per player acceleration token, set the hardening level to 1, and Torment suffers a wound. Discard any other behavior card in play with the aggro reaction. Right, so this is aggro. But there's no rocks. So.
Nope. But that probably means I should move draw aggro this turn so we're not in the same spot, correct?
Yeah, because I will die.
Yeah.
Because he just, yeah, because he's going to deal damage.
Yeah. So cost me how much? 2 to move?
So maybe I should have stopped that plateau. I should have used the plateau to stop that rock destroy in action.
Yeah, but at least I can tank the hit,
Yeah, you can.
so it's worth
Yeah.
that. Let's see.
This is where we need the Lonar's sheet. The card that allows him to prevent monster damage.
Actually, though.
I mean, we knew that this would be tricky with two offensive guys like us. Alright, we got someone back on the stream. Hello. Say hi in the chat. It's pretty dicey.
Pay this one to move. Or I guess is it worth moving here?
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter, but the plateau can stop a behavior card from happening. So yes, actually, do that.
And let's see.
Mm-hmm. So actually, if you do the red,
Mm-hmm.
then that will go.
I have to do the red to take aggro.
Yeah.
That's the only aggro cards I have.
Just gonna look at the. So, oh right, yeah. So at the end of your turn, you're in the set. So this could actually work. This could, yeah. So here's how it can work out. You'll play a red, right? You'll get aggro on that, and then your turn will continue. At the end of your turn, you jump on the plateau, and then and so this will come out. On my turn, I play an aggro card, which will be the crashing charge, and then when it's revealed, you hop on his back. You use the plateau to cancel that card.
Yeah, that's my thought. It will remove his hardening though for his charge.
Only if there's a rock.
Oh, only if there's a rock? I
Yeah.
didn't realize that. Oh,
Bridge.
plateau doesn't do that. Yeah, that makes sense to me. So that's probably what has to happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my helmet, see if I get a red. It is a red.
Hey.
Okay, this just became as perfect as it could be.
Good.
Play this, it's 0 cost because I'm focused. So it's just a red. So it just does 3 damage and then that flips. 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. And what is that? Gains 1 struggle. I become threatened. I'm already threatened. So that actually does nothing.
Okay.
Just kind of nice.
Okay.
And I can't become threatened because I'm already threatened, right? So that card will
Right.
flip.
Well, you can become threatened again, but it doesn't there's no stacking effect.
Or that's aggro.
And that's aggro.
But I already had
But
aggro.
you're
from
already
that card.
aggro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So next, as another 0 cost, I play this double slash, which this does 4 damage, and the next red I play is reduced stamina cost by 1.
Nice. So how much damage?
4 on that. So he's at 8, so 12.
Perfect. Wound.
And then, if I do more damage now,
It's fine.
good.
Yep.
Okay. So now, thanks to that card, Massive Strike, my finisher, is
There you
now
go.
a 2 cost because I'm focused on that. I pay 1 with a blue.
Why is it? Oh, because of the previous one
Mhm.
reduces, yeah.
And 1 with this stamina token.
Ooh.
And if I pay with a blue, I increase this by 2. So this is a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
Nice.
So he takes 10.
Throw it on a 10 counter. Very nice.
And that is all that I can do.
Oh, nice. Okay. It's another aggro card.
But I thought if I was already aggro, it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Which I
That
could
would
be
work
wrong.
out after a player plays an aggro card in their sequence.
Well, either way.
Okay, so it triggers.
Yeah.
Well, it was gonna happen eventually. Just means you take some damage. Alright. Monster turns to the active player. Then players in the front sector suffer monster damage times 2, which is 4 damage. Unless the active player removes a rock terrain. Does the plateau count?
Probably not.
Yeah. Alright, if they do, then remove acceleration, set the harden level, and suffers a wound. Discard any other behavior card in play with the aggro.
Now, important question: does him turning activate that?
Yes, it does.
Okay. And that was his big charge, correct? The last one.
That, yeah.
Okay.
And then this one is another kind of charge. But yeah. Okay, so how does that, the rampage is, and then you refresh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now, because he turned, it's that. Tail swipe, each player in the rear sector suffers monsters unless they reveal a green.
No
If there's no players, then he targets the flank. I've got a green,
Perfect.
so it's okay. And then the rampage. Torment turns to the player with the highest number of aggro in their hand.
Hopefully I have 0.
I have 1.
I don't have a hand yet.
So after all that, he's just going to
Oh,
turn
wait, you
back.
would have done... Yeah, actually. But you won't be aggroed, right? That's the
No,
main thing.
I'm not aggro, so that's good. That player suffers monster unless they
Oh, you know what? He'll turn right back to me anyways.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, so it does work out, I guess, because I do have a green, so at least it keeps you from getting it. Alright. And that. And that. Okay.
And now I
So
draw.
that could have worked out better. Alright, so that's the end of your actions, right?
Yep.
So
now
attrition.
discard, draw. Well, attrition first, yeah. I forgot about
There's
attrition.
1. So take 2 more
3
damage.
damage.
Oh, 3 damage, yep. Was this from me or you? I don't remember.
I know, I'm very bad about that.
Like, what even caused the...
It would have to be the...
It's the pawing the ground, the front sector. You moved, so...
But I started in the
Probably,
front, so
yeah,
it's
it's
probably
probably you.
me. I would assume it's me.
Okay.
So what is that? He's doing 3?
So 3 damage, yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You're almost down.
Still have 2 more.
Okay.
Discard. Draw. Then he turns back to me.
Yeah, and there was something else that was end of round.
That.
No, sorry, end of turn.
At this point? Maybe. I don't remember though.
No. Yeah, I don't know either. Okay. Alright, so then he turns back to you. That is the end of...
Yeah, sure.
So you discard, you drew a hand?
Yep.
Okay. And then he turns to you.
Then
It's gonna
so-
bother me. I'm like, yeah, what was... Thought there was something. But okay.
Does that now trigger or no?
Yeah, it does. Oh, this is it. At the end, it's the end of your turn, so you can hop up on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Glad I remember that. Alright, increase the hardening level by 1 unless the aggro player discards a blue from their hand. Then if Torment is hardened, it gains -1 struggle.
He's
So-
already hardened.
And it sounds like yeah, he's already hardened, so you don't need to do it. So he just gets 1 struggle.
Is it 2 because of the
No, that only happens during the
escalation?
upkeep.
Oh, okay, okay.
But now he escalates. So he gets 1 acceleration. Good news is he can't get any more acceleration.
Okay, yeah. He only needs, what, 2 more struggle to unleash?
Yeah. It's gonna be not good. I'm gonna go down.
It would also knock me down.
Well, then we KO. Although we lose. Alright. I mean, even with our healing. So...
I mean, I just took,
a lot of damage.
like, 7 damage right there.
Okay, so that's the end of the round. This goes bye-bye. And then... behavior refresh. This is the tail. Check, yeah, we're gonna lose. Monster gains 1 for player struggle. Plus he gets 4.
Does unleash,
So he unleashes, so we all take 1 damage. We take 2 damage
which knocks me.
and knocks me. And we lose.
Woohoo!
Wow. That was night and day
Rocks.
different. Rocks.
Rocks are important.
I feel like he should create rocks along the way.
He does, but it's 3rd stance that he adds him back.
Yeah. Yeah.
It also was just unlucky that he ended up
like, the 2 times we triggered it were when his tail happened to be in the rock sectors. Because I guess it's just we have to deal damage quick.
I guess so.
At least in the middle phase, which does kind of make sense, because once that card's in play, it's good because that's how you get rid of hardened. But it's, sketchy because it did a lot of damage to me because there weren't any rocks, which means one person basically just has... Because I had 3 damage, and I ended up at 9, so...
Yeah.
At least it... And actually, now that I think about it, we didn't even do that right. Because it was double monster damage, it was 3, I should have taken 6, I should have been at 10. Because I had minus... I think I did 4 plus the rest of the damage instead of 6, so really I probably died on that turn even.
So, we really needed... You playing that aggro definitely was not good. Like, we should have continued with... You forego the extra damage, right, so that we could cancel it. But, okay.
Well, the problem is it's going to go off either way. Because with 2 of us, right, that turn ends, refresh happens, that card's in, which means on your next turn, whoever's it is, right?
Well,
that's
but that was the goal, like, because I would trigger it, and then you being on the rock would be able to cancel it.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I wasn't sure how the rock worked as far as it has to be somebody else triggers it, you can then block it.
Yeah, because you can't get on top of the rock until the end of your turn.
Ah, yes, okay, that makes way more sense to me.
Alright, well, we got our potion back.
Yes.
So. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that, like, the feather coat.
So maybe key is
Great.
dump damage at the beginning before he's hardened to try and stance him all the way down to like 5.
Yeah.
Before he even has a chance to add that card, because then we'll get rocks back regardless.
Yeah. Would you take out the crashing charge card?
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, this is gonna be difficult because you and I are offensive characters, but let's see if we can do it.
I feel like it was doable. It's just like minor things where we're like not 100% certain if the move we're about to make is the best.
Right.
Like that last one, I was like, I think just getting aggro from you is better in this case, but in reality, it's like maybe we needed to wait another round.
So, the red behavior cards are green in sequence. The rotate is green in hand?
Yeah, reveal in hand, I think that's correct.
And maybe the front sectors?
And weirdly enough, right, they're not, like, always focused on the person who's actually in front of them. It's like destroy rock and back and hit player if they're there, which is an interesting thing. Because it's nice because you don't end up taking damage sometimes when you think you will, but then I guess if we can keep 1 rock for certain, unless we just can quick burn him down. Because also odds of my starting hand being that goated ever again are probably pretty low.
That was pretty nice though.
Like focusing turn 1 meant I was like, alright, I can play my stuff at no cost, but that also meant I had no reds for the rest of the time.
Yeah. So, I'm just thinking about that feather plate. It would only give me 1 more hit point, so not that much.
Yeah,
that can make the
only
difference.
have-
But maybe it could be good to get a green back from your discard into your hand on this guy.
Could be if you're pairing it with the movement thing too. Because then you can always, right, pay the movement.
Yeah.
Because he has a couple where it's like whoever has the most threatened cards, then you have to reveal green or take damage.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But the 1 health is the main thing where it's like, is it going to do much? When by that point we're kind of taking 3. If we're getting damage, we're taking like 3 damage at that point, so. And he did start to unleash a lot. Once he has those tokens, he goes fast.
Yeah. Well, and I thought with 2 players we'd be able to keep that under control, but I think again, like, hunters matter. If I was playing Sword and Shield, I'd do much better at removing struggle.
Yeah, it is a little bit different. Plus, I think I was using my all my high stamina gain cards are blues, so I was using those for that a lot. But I have one called like Thort, where when we take his struggle down, I can like double the amount we remove, stuff like that. I guess I just have to start doing that.
All right, so I think we're set back again.
Yes.
So we have another front sector.
That'll just be immediate, assuming you don't want to consume yet.
I might actually consume. Just kind of start this off with extra cards in my hand. See what I can do. So, yeah, so let's see. I gave him the 2 struggle already. So, yeah, you ready to go?
Yep.
Okay. Then consume. So, yeah, let me try this. I'll take 1 damage and consume this so I can draw 2. And then you can go.
First thing is this is gonna just flip immediately. Active player suffers monster damage unless they reveal green. If they do reveal green, remove 1 acceleration. Well, that's not important, but I do have green, so.
Good.
Okay, so nice, we're good there. Movement. Do I move back into the sandstorm? It was safe and comfortable.
Yeah.
This will move over here. And I am going to use my red scale helm. That's unlucky. Play this green, search your deck for a red, add it to your hand, pay for it with that.
I think I've got a good hand.
And that is all that I can even do, so I'm done.
Okay.
So attrition.
Did you do your helm?
I did.
Okay. And what's your armor ability?
Something I probably should have been using last time, but if I'm a critical... Actually, no, I was only a critical 1 round. I literally went from 3 damage to dead instantaneously.
Alright, so attrition?
Yep.
Okay.
And I played a greenie.
There you go.
the only
And
one
then
I
you
played.
did draw aggro. Oh, you have aggro.
Discard and draw it.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Draw 2, and I am good. I'm already aggro, so he turns to me. Oh, which...
Remove a rock terrain. Dang it!
Damn!
From the river sector. Each player. Alright, rotate. Each player in that sector suffers monster unless they discard. So no one's there. Jerk.
That one's gonna say, turn him around and knock out the other rock while you're at it.
Each player in the rear sector suffers monster unless they reveal green. If there's no, then you suffer. Take targets. Flank sector. I have a green. I have 3 of them, so it's okay.
Beautiful.
All right.
And now it's your turn. Oh, that's new. Yeah, I was like, I didn't need to activate that.
All right. So my turn. I'm going to move Pain with this blue. And when you discard this card from your hand, perform volley 2.
Oh, nice.
Pushing. Fail.
No.
Lose my card. I'm going to discard the top card of my deck. It's a red, so it goes into my hand. That's my Helm ability. And then... Oh. Wait. I didn't need to put it back. Put it back. Okay. My Feather Cape allows me to move just by removing a green from my hand. So I don't have to.
Yep.
Do that. Okay. So want to discard that, so I can vote. But other things. So I want to acrobatics, paying for it with a blue. When you discard a blue from your hand, deal 2 damage. And then sharp. And then the next one is sharpshoot. Alright. Sharpshoot, which is a maneuver, so it just removes 1 struggle. More importantly, it activates acrobatics. Draw 3. Those cards in my hand. And then you may immediately move without paying any stamina cost.
Oh, beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And now I'm going to do my Helm to discard. It's a red, so that works out.
Perfect.
And now I'm going to, let me look at what I got here. This text. Yep, okay. Discard this card from your hand, draw 1. Choose a player to draw 1.
Ethan did say he's coming over at 6 or 6:30.
Great. Good to have him.
Before he gets here, I'll probably run to my house real quick because
okay.
I forgot my blood trigger sensor that I need to replace. So that'll take me
It's
15,
not
20
that
minutes. It's not. I could just feel the difference. The problem is if I'm driving home at like 10 o'clock and I'm not certain, and then I'm through somebody's front window.
Okay. I'm going to follow that up with Heavy Arrow, and I'm going to pay...
Oh yeah, Heavy Arrow's good.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite cards. So, to do that, I'm going to pay with this. Actually, I think I'll just pay with this red. Yeah, same thing I did before. Alright, so that deals 9 damage.
Is it stealth?
It's not. Oh, he's going to trigger that. But it should be okay.
That'll be after yours, yeah. I think you should be able to dodge it.
So, 9, he's at 2, so it's a wound, because he's at 8. Alright.
Yes.
1 wound. Triggers this. Torment gains 2 struggle. Active player becomes threatened. Okay. And I have aggro. I just did that with heavy arrow. Okay. Backflip. You can only play this card after a red. Next time you refill your hand, draw 1.
Nice.
And then I have room for 1 more. Draw 1. Choose a player to draw 1. Got aggro, I may as well. Just go forward with it. Keep that for you. Volley 2. It's Chris Tucker. Let's say I want to pay with... Yeah, I want to pay with this. I've got like 3 of... I want to pay with this, so it counts as a green in my attrition check.
Yeah.
But like 3 of my cards are zeros. So it's like, I have to play this one to succeed, which is fine. So I'm going to play Decoy, discarding that to pay for it. Choose a player to draw 1. Please be my guest.
Oh, sweet. Thank you very much.
that has aggro, and that's a full sequence. I mean, I should be good here.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of defensive in my hand. So, and I have 3 cards left, so I actually get a stamina token too. Yeah, that was a good hand for me. So now, attrition phase. I'm threatened, so I'm going to do 2. It's a 1 and a 1. I'm sorry.
No, that's good
I
though.
wasted it. Wasted those ones. Okay. And then I'm going to come up here at this end of my turn. I'm going to discard my sequence, draw up to my hand size limit, +1, and then monster turns to aggro player. There's no rotation on the board. Oh, wait, attrition. Increase the hardening level by 1. Okay. Then if torment's hardened, you can struggle, it's not. Okay. Active player suffers monster unless they have a green in their sequence, which I did. Okay. Oh, and then I guess rampage trigger too. Torment turns to the player with the highest number of aggro in their hand. That player suffers monster damage unless they reveal.
I have 1.
I had none.
And it's green?
Yeah. Okay. So, and then, okay, and that was rampage. And then he turns to me. He escalates. 1. Shuffle that. Oh, we didn't do that. Do throw 1 more struggle on there.
Going to attempt to.
Okay.
Oh wait, but then he hardens.
So
'cause
at the end of the round, if torment has more, it does increase the hardening level by 1. Okay, and now end of round, increase the hardening level by 1. And he's
oh
hardened.
my gosh, that's great.
Oh, unless the aggro player discards a blue from their hand. Oh, this is perfect, actually. Let me set that back. Yeah, glad I had this. So I'm going to discard this. When you discard this card from your hand, perform volley 2.
Oh, perfect.
Then if torment is hardened, he's not against struggle. And my volley 2. 1, 2. Nice. 2 damage.
Attack cards are blues or reds, right?
No, attack cards
Or
are
just
reds, but offensive cards are blue or reds.
Okay.
And speaking of first turns, I mean, I've got 4 cards left in my hand, so
Yeah.
I'll focus on my next turn, and that's nice.
Is that right now?
So that's end of round. No other end of round. No +1s. No sandstorms or whatever. All right. Advance the round. Start a new round. Consume. Not for me.
I'm not going to either.
Okay. Behavior refresh. That tail. It's always the tail. Yeah. Active player discards a offensive from their hand. And now it's rotation. Okay. And then he gains 2 struggle, which puts him at 6.
He
Or,
unleashes.
yeah, he unleashes. So we take 1 damage. Okay. You're up. No, I'm up.
I'm gonna use resilience to draw a card too. Whenever you take monster damage, you just reveal resilience and draw one.
Oh, gosh. This... I'm really hating 2 players for Mira. Like...
It is kind of the worst thing ever for her, probably.
Or just maybe 2 player in general. Because now I'm like... Well, I just got on the rock. But then...
You go first, so
Then I go
that's
first, so I
probably
get
that.
off the rock. And I'm trying to think,
Till I
like,
take aggro.
was there even a card for me to discard? Like, I guess end of round I could have. But I like doing the damage. Like, I discarded that card and that was useful. But
Yeah.
also not. No. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go as if I cancel this card.
Hmm.
So undo the volley to get this back in my hand, because I'd rather have it in my hand for stamina,
Yeah.
and then undo the damage. Okay, so I canceled that
Mm-hmm.
that behavior card, and then I did a writing check, or I need to do a writing check. 111. Reveal the top card of the attrition deck and the top card of your action deck. Of course it's a 3. Well, I'm not going to do that. It's a 1 now. Compare the attrition value with the number of stamina icons. If the number of stamina icons is equal to or higher than the attrition, deal your weapon damage to the monster and choose a sector on the board to place your miniature in. If it's lower, suffer monster damage and place your miniature in the front sector. Discard both cards. Well, I'm not sure that was much better. Okay. Alright. Start of round. I'm aggro, I can't move. Suck. I can't move with feather coat, I should say. So I will just spend a stamina to move into the sandstorm with you. So I can heal next turn. What else is at the start? This is nothing. Okay. So my turn. I'm aggro. There's no reds on the board. Frickin'. Front sector and a rampage. Place a dust token in the rear sector. Boost. Torment gets +1 damage until the end of turn. End of this turn. He's a jerk. Rampage. Torment turns to the player with the highest number of aggro in his hand.
I have 1.
I have none.
Is it the green thing?
Yeah.
Yep, I have green.
Alright, that's at least something.
He escalates a lot, yeah. These all seem to chain always.
Wait. So, yes. Refresh.
You don't do all of them before you refresh?
So, because he hasn't... He...
Like, you don't resolve
right,
everything before you add cards? Because I was like, otherwise...
Because he turned as part of it before these were...
Yeah,
loaded.
those shouldn't have been down.
So
that's
this
why
becomes... Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so that becomes trigger. And then we finish the resolution. And then
Yeah, that's what I assume.
Smash. Remove a rock terrain from the rear sector.
Okay.
Each player in that sector suffers monster damage.
Good. There's...
I know, we need to keep that other rock around, right? Okay. My goodness. Now attrition check is going to happen there. So, now I don't want to move into your sector because I won't be able to attack. There's no attack. So do I just... I guess I already am threatened already. I'll just stay threatened. I won't move. What do you think about that? Oh. Ooh. This is... Okay, aim. There, good. Play a blue this turn. Okay.
Wait, did we just totally disregard that the whole time last time?
What?
Can I not damage him from the front?
You can't play attack cards from the front. I was watching it. We might have screwed up in the beginning, but we were okay.
I know eventually that's not the case, but I just realized, like, looking at that, I'm like, I know, I definitely hit him probably twice.
Wow.
I probably focused to doing that.
Yeah.
Like, the first most important turn I had was probably that.
Well, the first turn you would have moved to the side.
Oh, true. I was on his
Yeah.
flank. Yeah.
I was aware of that, and I was watching. Okay, so I don't need stealth, so that's okay. So I'm going to first do targeted shot. So that gets rid of the struggle. At least that good came out of it. That he turned to you, and so I got off the move. And then I'm going to play blinding shot. I'm going to pay for it with bouncing shot. So when you discard from your card from your hand, perform volley 2. There's 1 offensive in there, so he takes 1 damage. Okay, and then it has stealth, doesn't matter. If the previous, so it does damage, it does 3 damage, which puts him at 7. And then it inflicts blind. Where's that? Alright, so that will, yeah. At least we won't increase hardening from that. Unless we wound him. When you discard this card from your hand, draw 1. Okay, I'm gonna use my Helm's ability. It's a red, thank goodness. Alright, there we go. Alright, perfect. So, Final Reckoning, paying for it with these 2. 1, when you discard this card from your hand, draw 1.
Nice.
And while this card is the top card of your discard pile, prevent any attrition damage you would suffer. So, Final Reckoning, finisher, remove 1 struggle, he doesn't have any, amazingly, and increase the damage this attack deals by 1 for each red in your discard pile. 1, 2, 3, 3, plus 3 is 6 damage. 6 plus 7 is 13, minus 8, yeah, it's 5. He suffers a wound, but fortunately does not change stance. He remains blinded. Alright. That is the end of my
Action.
that's the end of my action phase.
So attrition.
Is there anything before that? No?
As a turn, this will trigger with attrition.
Okay, yeah. So I am threatened, so I reveal 2. It's 2. I would suffer attrition damage, but I have
Yeah,
that.
Perfect.
So that's helpful. End of attrition phase. Increase the hardening by is this, it's not the end of my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can't be up there yet.
Increase the hardening. If it's hardened, it gains player -1 struggle.
That's 1 struggle.
Then player suffers monster damage unless they have green in their sequence. But
Not.
oh, is that only for attrition?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
Sucks.
it does suck.
Then we have the red boy, which I think is the tail swipe again.
Okay. So end of attrition,
Yep.
end of
So
turn.
you discard, draw, then he turns to aggro player.
Discard of 1. I become focused. Suffer damage. Okay. Yep. Alright. Turns to aggro. Triggers rotation. Each player in the rear sector suffers monster. If there are no players in the rear sector, it targets the flank. So do you have a green?
Yep.
Alright, we do that. So that's fine. He escalates.
And you did
didn't move him from the, so I don't trigger the start thing at least.
That's true. And that's the end of round?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, no end of round behaviors.
That's end of turn. It's not end of round because I haven't gone yet, right?
Oh, I don't have the first player token. So
Yeah, that's my bet. Because yeah, you started that one because you were threatened and I hadn't. I mean, you were aggroed and I haven't aggroed him yet.
yeah. Okay. Alright.
And I was gonna move, but now I don't need to. So first thing.
Heal.
Yep. I'm gonna use my helm. But that's okay. Let's see. See what cards I for sure need to do. Start off with this blue, which gives me Berserker and aggro.
Thank you.
No problem. That's the only aggro I even have right now. And then let's see the cards left in my sequence 4. Can I do this? Do this then. Play this yellow. One, pay for it with this yellow. And then play this red.
Go.
Pay for it with these 2 blues. So that red deals 3, 6, 7, 8 damage. Which I guess is overkill. I didn't realize he had 5.
Yeah. No. Oh, yeah.
But he's hardened, so he just takes a wound and then zeros.
That's a stance change.
So actually, I'm not going to use the vulnerable, so he takes 3, 4, 5 damage. So it's not overkill by 2, but I didn't use the vulnerable token yet, is what I'm saying.
Oh, well,
So
and
I
he's
still-
hardened, so you can anyway.
True. So he only takes 5 regardless.
So he's just at 10?
Yeah,
Or
so he takes a wound, period, and then he's
Oh,
zeroed, because
okay.
he's that. And then
Yeah.
my last one,
Well, so
that-
he's
oh, yeah,
it's a
that
stance
goes
change
first.
before that.
oh, it is, yeah, and that goes.
So stance change goes first.
Let's see, is that stance 2 underneath?
Yep.
Yep.
When revealed, he gains 2 struggle. Flip that. Line goes away. Escalation. I always inflict blind right like before he changes stance. So Tomek gains 1 acceleration during escalation. Okay. Alright, and so now this red, and I'm just gonna cancel it.
Oh, beautiful.
He escalates.
Struggle.
Acceleration.
And
I feel like there was something else. He escalated.
I think that's everything correctly. Then I play my last, which is another red, so he takes another 3 damage, and I get one of my focus counters.
Oh, riding check. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
2 and 2. Riding check. If the number is equal to or higher, deal your weapon damage to the monster.
Oh, sweet.
Which is 3. 6.
Yep.
And then I choose a sector on the board to place your miniature in. So where would be good from, you know what, I'm gonna, I think, go here. Yeah, this would be perfect. Okay.
Yeah, because then.
And then, So now you're damaged.
Attrition.
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
apply that. So how much is that?
That's just 3 more.
3 more. All right. Okay. That's the end of your action phase?
Yep.
How many cards left in your hand?
1.
Okay.
No 0.
Alright, so any behavior cards? That's end of attrition.
After attrition.
Alright,
Yes.
so you're threatened? Or no? No? Okay. So 1?
No, I certainly should be because I didn't move this turn. So 2 cards.
Oh, okay. And it's a 1, green.
But I didn't play green. So take
Hold on.
2 damage.
Hold on.
Oh.
There you go. Covering fire. When another player would suffer attrition, you may discard this card to help prevent that damage.
Oh, sweet.
Alright. And now,
That.
this. Increase the hardening by 1. If he's hardened, he gains 1 struggle.
5.
Active player suffers monster damage unless they have a green in their sequence.
So I just take 2. Or is that
Yeah, it's
3?
2.
Is it still plus 1?
No,
on
that was from my turn.
And discard and draw.
And discard and draw.
And then he turns.
And of course he's going to trigger that. Remove a rock terrain from the rear sector.
It was a good thing we.
Yeah, that was a good thing. Alrighty. 2 front sectors. Cool. Nice to have a green. I think that's important. Alright. So that's the end of your turn. So end of round. Dust token gets removed. No end of round behaviors. Lowering the round tracker. And we're good there? Okay. Start of next round.
Yes.
It's 1. I am consuming. For 4.
Good idea.
You're probably not consuming?
No.
Okay. Then behavior refresh. Goodbye tail. Tail's always.
Yeah, always the one.
Alright, there's the end of round. Is that supposed to be on here? Yeah. Right there. I don't know. I don't remember what that is.
Sandstone, maybe?
Maybe. Alright, Laura's coming.
Yeah, you
Hey! How's it going? Okay. think I finally fixed that toilet from because you always had to jiggle the handle like after
Oh,
flushing
yeah.
or just keep running. So I finally watched a video on it. Turns
Is it
out
the
the
chain in
chain
there?
was just like getting caught underneath it.
Yeah, it's to shorten it.
Well, yeah. So I just had to cut the excess. I thought previously I've looked into it and said shorten the chain. I thought it meant like the actual like connection.
Which is what I would think.
But like, and so I've done that, but it's actually all the excess chain was what was getting
Oh,
caught.
so it's just when it's open, it's sucking it
Yeah.
underneath it and then doing that. That makes sense. I need to look at because our townhome, my mom's bathroom, all night long. No matter what I do, I can't like fix it half the time. I bet you that's what it is too. Then because I shortened the chain already. I'm like, why is it still doing this?
Yeah, and that's where I was at with this one. I like hate this one.
That's it. Damn. Because I did watch videos. I'm just too stupid to have figured that out. But that's good to know. I need to do that.
Okay, I don't remember where we were. Was that all your turn? And we started a new round.
So it's new round.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so yeah.
And there was so it's the front sector.
Yeah.
Torment. You suck.
He does suck.
All right. 7 and an 8. Place a dust token in the rear sector. This is replaying just like last time.
It is.
Boost 1. He gets +1 damage until the end of his turn. All right.
So if you really want to, yeah. Let me flip the second
Of
front.
course, it's a rampage.
But do we not resolve everything on the board before replenishing?
No, you don't.
That seems whack to me.
It's specifically so that rampages can fill up here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The active player suffers monster damage unless they reveal a green from their hand. I'm good there.
Okay.
If they do reveal a green, remove 1 acceleration token.
Oh,
from
nice.
combat.
That's good.
Okay, so
those are
let's
good.
remember, front 8 is what
That's a good one.
That's a good one, as long as you have a green. Front 7 is the dust token, and
Yes.
not a big deal, I guess. It also makes him spend a struggle, but he gets +1, so that's not great. And then Rampage. Torment turns to the player with the highest number of aggro in their hand. That player suffers monster damage unless they reveal a green from their hand.
I have one?
I have 1. So let's just go with me, because I have a green.
Okay.
So we're good. Alright. He escalates, so he gets that acceleration token back. I hate you, Torment. I hate you with passion. I liked your A0 form when we
When we
did
cheated.
it wrong.
Yeah, it was way easier when we weren't playing the game right.
Alrighty. And he gains a struggle from that escalation. Alright. So, is it finally my turn? Can I finally go?
Yeah, I think he finally will let you.
Okay. So, start. I'm in the plant zone.
You
I
can
will heal.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm actually clear of damage. I guess that's something. This is the start of the round.
Yep.
Then you are starting.
Yes, I am.
You had a green in your hand,
I have 3.
so it all
It all
played
evens
the
out
same.
either way, but yes, that's a good thing to keep track of. I completely forgot because I went to the bathroom and you were on the phone for a minute. So it's my turn. Okay. I'm not. Well, I'm going to heal.
There you
I'm not going to move because I don't care. Yeah, this one's okay to keep him here because if he does anything in the back, he won't destroy that rock.
go. Right.
So
What was the one that destroyed the rock?
It's one of the ones that
It was.
it's red or something where he hits the tail behind him. You just wouldn't think it might be turning.
But yeah, it is turning. But so it's the tail sector one.
Yes.
But he like faced me or something.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's what happened the last time to destroy that one. Anyways. I'm gonna play the screen, swift dodge. Reduce the stamina cost of the next card you play by 1. The next card I play is another green, which is retreat. Lets me draw 2. Use my helm. No! sucks. I have 2 1-cost reds, which would be good because I would focus. Problem is, I only have 1 card to pay for it with.
Well, so do you need an assist?
If you have an assist, that would be wonderful.
I can't. I don't have any.
That's what I thought. Not triggering the red is not going to matter. I'm going to pay for this for no reason. What would be the ultimate way to do this here? Then I'm done.
Okay. Attrition check.
Yep.
0. Good thing you spent those 2 greens.
It did let me draw 3 of my 5 red cards, which means I probably didn't shuffle great last time, but
Huh.
they were at the very bottom of the deck. Then discard and draw, which means I need to shuffle. See, nope, doesn't have anything there, which means I'll draw my cards and you're the active player now, right?
No, this is first player token.
Oh,
That's how you know when that round is ended.
that makes sense.
Alright. I don't have much of a turn either. So first things first, I'm going to move. No, I'm going to heal. 1. And then start volley 2. There's 1 offensive in there. So he takes 1 damage. Puts him at 10. And his threshold is 12.
Yes.
And yeah, that was the start. It's hardened.
Oh, wait, do we have his quest thing out?
Oh, no. I only have 1 aggro.
The only reason to do that, because you don't have to do that, right? The reason to do it is to get rid of hardened, as long as we have a rock to move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
So we do still have a rock, so
Did you have 2 aggros in you?
only 1.
Okay. Alright. I have lots of potential, but nothing to do with it.
Tell me about it. This is the story of my life, I think.
So I think I want to move. I'm just worried about that rotation. So I don't want to go to the plateau. It really sucks because you don't get on the plateau until the end of your turn. But he turns
Yes,
before
the end of the turn. Yeah.
So it's kind of another thing that's only good for other players' turns.
Well, no, because end of turn is after attrition
No,
phase.
so this is
Because then it's end of ramp.
all of this is the end of turn.
Ah.
And the primal rule says that when multiple things happen, you have to
Just follow
do it
the
in the,
exact.
you have to do it in the worst favorable.
Which makes sense. That's a good rule to follow.
So okay, I have stealth.
Yeah, we don't want to turn it now. We'll destroy the rock.
Right. Yeah. Do you have aim? Can you assist me? Possibly get me.
Yep.
Thanks. All right. I'm gonna discard. I'm gonna red scale helm. It's a red. Oh, thank you. Okay. All right. I can do stuff here. So. Yeah, I'm gonna move. Should have done this first. I'm not aggroed. I'm using my feathered coat to move here, by the rock, and now I'm gonna unleash some hurt potential. What's the red? I need a green in my sequence.
I think.
Oh, but I can only play this after a red, so just maybe I can get lucky.
Not certain.
Oh,
He is doing 3 damage currently. Wait, no, that would be from me, right? So that would be removed now? Because that was from the front side
yeah.
here, so he only does 2 again.
yeah, we gotta catch that.
Yeah, that's a big deal, because we were bad about tracking that last
Yeah.
time. Because I
Alright.
forget it's just there. It's like the same color as the card.
Yeah.
Oh, we also can't hit him from the front. So yeah, you do have to move, yeah.
All right, graceful defense. I'm gonna take the aggro token. I'm gonna pay for that with my stamina token. Reduce the stamina cost of each defensive you play this turn by 1.
Nice.
Lightning. Escape. sequence limit is gonna get in the way. Not do that per se. So I think I'm gonna start with an attack. Alright, blinding shot, stealth. The previous card in your sequence has aim, it doesn't, I don't have, oh, there's an aim. Oh, but it's a finisher. Well, that's not helpful.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to pay for it with this. When you discard this card from your hand, draw one, please be a green. So. Stealth. Oh, should probably do monster damage. 3. Alright, so that's 13, so I inflict a wound.
Right.
The extra damage doesn't go anywhere.
Close though to flipping him to the next stance.
So it's my only green. Next card in
Did
your
the red
sequence
trigger or is
free.
it stealth?
It is stealth.
Nice.
Yeah. Next card in your sequence gains stealth, so that could be good. So do assist, volley 2. I just want to spend that. Yeah, because I can't play a red without getting stealth. So 1, 2, 3, and then that's. Let's see. Alright, let me try and be smarter about this. Let's deal 2 damage. Alright. It's hard to be smart, you know?
It's a lot to keep track of.
Is there any point to removing a struggle? Feels like he just
I mean, it's just gonna be damage,
just
but
gets it back so quickly.
he does. It's just, I guess, keeping us from dying. But
Alright.
I think having him smash his head into a rock is gonna be the fastest way to remove some of it. But
Yeah. Alright, so I'm paying for that with a backflip. Volley 2. Let's see. It's not a volley. I mean, it runs through my deck. If I just discard a blue, I deal 2 damage. If I volley 2, I might deal 2 damage. Or I might deal none. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like it's
do you
better
get
off.
anything after you've
Remove struggle.
gotten your... Is that all it does for burning your deck once you are focused? Does it deal any damage for burning the deck?
Yeah, I deal 5 damage for burning my deck.
It's not terrible, but
Right.
like I said, it's like guaranteed damage right then, potentially.
Let's see what happens. We'll go. So I'm gonna pay for it. I
Yeah.
Volley 2. There's 1 damage in there. And then I'll probably just hold on to these for next round. Can't remember if I did my helmet. I think I did. So okay.
Attrition?
Oh, I moved, so I'm not threatened.
Yeah, you're not threatened.
So attrition. Fortunately, I do have long range on there by happenstance. Hey, I got rid of the.
You only did 1, right?
So, still prevent that damage. So that does work out for me.
Then... Did you get... Are you aggro? Does he turn? Does he not?
I'm aggroed from the first card and the last card
Oh.
in my sequence. Yeah.
But that's a good direction to turn him, because he won't take out any rock.
Yeah. Okay. So I have 2
You
cards. I get my
discard,
token
draw.
back,
Then he turns.
and then discard. Do that. Draw up to 3. Okay, and then turns and triggers. Each player in the rear sector suffers monster damage unless they're yellow green. If there's no players in the flank are targeted. Okay. So yeah, rotation 4. There's the tail that will get refreshed out. All right. So that's my turn.
that's end
That's
of
end of
round.
round. Okay.
So that now flips, right?
Yep. Increase the hardening level by 1. It's there. If Torment is hardened, he gains 1 struggle.
So he unleashes.
Yeah.
Take 2.
Okay. And you get rid of the dust token. And then.
Do we refresh now?
Yeah, so that's the end of round. So. New round.
Yeah. Behavior refresh. And they gain a struggle.
And he gains extra struggle, so he's at
4, 5.
okay. And then. Alright. I'm first player. I have aggro. Okay. Start of turn. Oh, behavior refresh.
Or tail.
Yeah, I know, it never happens, huh? It's like, are we smart enough to stay away from his tail, or dumb enough? Like, should we be getting in the tail? I don't know.
I feel like. I mean, with more people, obviously, there's way more likelihood somebody will be there, but it's probably not good on this guy to be anywhere near his tail.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming
Seems
he'll
like
just break the rock that
something
you're next to.
Yeah. Alright, so, start of my turn.
Yes.
Alright. So, first of all, I have 2 aggros in my hand. So, that's 1 counter on his thing. Do you have 2 aggros in your hand?
I do.
Good. So we can at least get that going, and then work on ramming him into a rock. So then start volley 2. That's 2 damage. My ultimate shot. Okay. And then I need to. I have aggro, so I can't move with Feather Coat.
And a stamina token.
Looks like it's okay if I do move
Yeah.
or don't move. I think I'm gonna stay put. He'll turn to face me. There's not a flank sector, not yet. So it might work out rather than me going into your sector and then that potentially firing.
Oh, true, because yeah, 1 will trigger. Actually, 2 cards will trigger at the end of this either way.
Yeah.
Of attrition.
So let's see. Well, this card counts as a green sequence for attrition check. Okay. I'm focused. Next time you play a red this turn, deal 2 damage. Good work. I want to. Remove 1 struggle and increase the damage detected to 1 for each red. That could be good. Because that is. Oh. He's gonna probably escalate too. Start of this. Oh, okay. That's what I want to do.
True, he'll unleash again in 1 more.
Alright. So, first things first, sharp shot.
Nice.
I'm focused. Yep, please do. Next time I play a red, deal 2 damage. Now, I'm going to do red scale helm. It's green. Fair enough. Can you assist me?
I don't have any assists.
Okay. That's fine. So, but it's okay. I'm going to hold on to this. So I'm going to play Deadly Shot. I'm going to pay for it with 1 stamina token. Oh, I'm threatened. And that and this. Sequence in your attrition check. And then increase the damage this attack deals by 5 plus 2. So that's 7, 10.
So he takes a wound.
Yep. So and he's hardened, so it all just goes. But that's okay. That's something.
Real close, yeah.
That will trigger that. Oh, and this was what made it. I'm focused. If this attack deals damage, inflict blind.
Oh, nice, yeah. Again, right before he swaps stances, but it's still good.
Well, I think it'll be maybe okay. This is just escalation, not end of round. So
That's actually better.
He's gonna escalate.
Yeah, he will.
Okay. So that was I think that was good.
Yes.
It did that. It did nothing there. Okay. And he took the damage. So let's trigger this. Choose Rampage. Torment gains 2 struggle. The active player becomes threatened. I am threatened.
So he unleashes.
6, yeah, he unleashes. So 2 damage. Torment turns to the player with the highest number of aggro in their hand. I have 1.
I have 2. Green, right?
Yep.
Got it.
Okay, sector and a rotation. Joy. It's going to trigger in a second here. Okay. So that was just because I played the red card, and now I'm done with my action sequence. So attrition check, threaten. So there's 2. There's a 3 and a 2.
And this, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, this counts as a green, but that's not enough. So I take 2 more damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Have you already consumed? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Although, I might be able to give you when we're next to each other.
That's just bad luck there. Alright, and end of attrition check. Increase the hardening by 1. If he's hardened, he gains 1 struggle. The active player suffers monster unless they have a green in their sequence. Fortunately,
You do.
this counts as a green in my sequence. End of attrition. Discard my sequence. He escalates, but that
Blocks
does
it.
not. I mean, so he gets
Yeah,
1
it's just
struggle.
regular 1, but
Um,
then you draw your cards and
draw
you
my
turn.
cards. Would you shuffle that, please?
Yes.
I suffer fatigue, but I deal 5 damage because I emptied my deck.
Oh, yeah, nice. So he is close to 3rd.
Yeah.
In fact, yeah, I'll hit him enough to knock him.
Oh, good. Glad to hear that.
And then he turned already, right?
1. Not. Yeah, so he should. Which unfortunately triggers the next. Remove a rock terrain for the rear sector.
I have a green.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't hit the sides this
It's
one.
the rear sector, yeah. But that's why I'm here.
Yes.
So that doesn't get destroyed.
Beautiful.
All right. Okay. That's the end of my turn. It's your turn. Now reveal 2 aggros from your hand.
Yep.
Okay. So
I was like, tell me I didn't assist with the other aggro.
So remove this and place crashing charge on top of the behavior deck.
This is crashing charge?
Yep. And so this one, he turns to the active player, suffers, and you suffer damage unless there's a rock terrain in that sector. So basically, once this gets on board, you're going to want to make sure you're in the front sector before you want to be in here.
Well, this will be
before-
perfect, because on mine, he will get aggro to turn to me. On yours, you can draw him
Yeah.
back, because that won't play until your turn, right?
Right.
So we should have that perfectly lined up now, right?
Yeah, we just have to get that up, which a end of round behavior refresh will bring this onto the deck.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I think we have it now perfectly lined up to utilize that card.
All right, let's see how we fail.
True.
Okay, your turn.
First thing, I'm going to heal 1. I can't be Ethan. I just thought I heard your door.
Oh, yeah, it's way too early.
And then, first thing, I play double slash, pay for it with this. The next card I play in my sequence is a red. It reduces stamina cost by 1, and since it's a slash, that deals 4 damage.
Alright.
Then the next card I play is this, which is a 0 cost because of the last card. And so I focus and deal another 3 damage. Which is enough to stance flip him, I believe.
Because he's at 9 plus 3 is still 12. Yeah.
Yep. So he's going to go to stance 3.
Stance 3. When revealed, place out of control on top of the behavior deck. This one.
Oh, wait.
And the monster turns to the extra player. That player suffers monster damage unless they reveal 2 greens from their hand.
No, this just ruined our plan. Maybe I don't play the red.
Well, I think it's okay because like this is going to trigger anyway, which is going to bring.
Oh,
this
so
onto
with the
top.
two refresh still happens. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We're fine then.
Yeah, and this is a 5, so it's going to get refreshed out.
Yeah.
That player suffers monster damage unless they reveal 2 greens from their hand. Then discard any other behavior card in play with their reaction.
Okay.
So yeah, that's just like a bad one. Remove, place out of control on top of the behavior deck. Remove the plateau terrain from the board. Then place 2 rock terrains in that sector and 1 in each adjacent one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you've
So-
got the rocks.
Yes. So we now have 2 in there,
Yep.
and then 1 in each of the others.
Yep.
Which means we now
I
have
got this one too.
yeah
Lots
a lot
of
rocks to hide around.
Yeah.
Where were these all the rest of the
No.
time?
Yeah, I mean you're right though when you said that you just have to rush into stance 3.
Yeah, I think that's the best bet.
With Posy, it's kind of like hold on, like don't go to stance 3 until you're ready. But this guy's like get there as fast as
And
possible.
you can only damage him from flanks now.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, if we get rid of hardened with that now it's attrition, so that'll flip.
Yeah. So that was your damage. That changed the stance.
Yep.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
are you done with
I'm
your
gonna use my helm just to see. Oh. That's most of my greens. And then that's everything I do.
So how many cards in your hand?
Just 1.
Okay.
And I'm threatened, so 2.
2. So you got a 2.
I take damage either way.
1
Taking 2.
damage.
6.
Did you grow out aggro? Yes.
Oh, you know what? It's going to be consume, and it's a 1, which
Oh.
I can always feel some.
That's good. Okay. So end of round. Yeah.
So
Oh.
attrition.
Here.
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot this one. Oh wait, he doesn't have a stance 2.
For 3.
3. Is that right? I think that's right because I remember being
There's
confused.
only 2 cards, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Well, line remains then until the start of my turn.
And this next.
Yeah. Stonewall. Increase the hardening level by 1. If he's hardened, it gains 1 struggle. The active player suffers monster unless they have a green in their sequence.
Nope.
Sequence.
So 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, you better heal.
Yeah, I still have my potion at least.
Yeah. Alright, and there's the out of control one, which will get refreshed. And then
discard, sequence, draw, he turns.
okay. I'll rotate at least.
And that's the end of round, correct?
Okay, end of round. Nothing end of rounding, so I'm going to advance the round tracker. Start of new round. You are the player 1,
Yes.
and you may
Consume now, right?
consume. Yep.
So definitely doing that. And it's 1, so I get 4 back?
Yep. Just
Good.
flip that 5.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
There you go.
There.
That's good. Good timing.
Do I consume anything else? Nope. So those 2 are going to trigger.
Okay. Behavior refresh, or yeah, right?
Yep.
Yeah, behavior refresh. So there goes. This is the out of control, which is kind of probably good.
Oh, and then he gains a struggle as well at the same time, which means he unleashes again.
Oh, dang it. Okay, and then yep. So he gains 3 struggles. So just kind of back down to 2, and we take 2 damage. I'm very close to death here.
Yeah, this is sketchy.
I'm at 9 out of 10.
I do feel like he'd be easier with more people.
Yeah. Alright, your turn. So yeah, this is the aggro where... so you want... As long as you're in a rock sector, which you are, then generate some aggro.
Is that not... Oh, that's the headbutt.
Yeah, so sorry, front sectors first. Do you have a preference? 7 or 8? I know we
No.
determined the... We said which one was which.
I think I'm going to take damage either way.
The active player suffers monster damage unless they reveal a green from their hand.
Don't have one.
Oh, I thought you... What happened? Didn't you just have them?
I discarded it to play to knock him to the next stance.
Oh.
Like, I assisted with 2 of them, but then I did that. 5, 6, 7, 8 again. But I have 11 health,
Okay.
so I can tank another one.
Live round. And then... Place a dust token in the rear sector.
Okay, could be worse.
And then he spends 1 boost to get +1 damage. Do not want to get hit by that. Well, good thing we did it the other way. We did it that way instead of this one first, otherwise he'd do more damage to you just now.
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta finish this play.
Yes. Now I'm good to go, right?
Start of your turn, heal 1.
Heal, yeah, woo! I mean, it is helpful.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I am going to generate aggro. Have to do it pretty specifically. So first I have to do this, which doesn't generate aggro, but it does deal 3 damage to him. And activate Berserker. So that'll just be 3 damage. Then I do Massive Strike, which does generate aggro, and that's a 3 cost because I'm focused. I get to draw 1, and I'm paying for it with 2 blues, but that just means that that attack is going to do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
That's with your gauntlets.
Yeah, that's what the gauntlet.
Alright,
That's
so
good for
13, and he's at 18.
So 1 more. And then that's going to go immediately, right?
Yeah. The monster turns to the active player. Then players in the front sector suffer monster times 2 unless the active player removes a rock terrain from that sector. If they do remove a rock terrain, remove 1 per player acceleration tokens. Set the hardening level to 1. And Torment suffers a wound.
Hey,
That's
okay, hold
beautiful.
on. And he's like 1 damage away from taking another wound.
Yeah.
Wait, we're really close.
Discard any other behavior card in play with the aggro reaction, which is nuts. Let's get that back on top of the deck.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay.
That triggers.
Rampage. Torment turns to the player with the highest number of aggro in their hand.
At
Should be me.
0.
I've got 2. And I fortunately have a green, so I avoid monster damage.
But he turns to you.
Yeah. Monster turns to the player. Ah, for crying out loud. You can't attack him in this sector.
Yeah,
It
it has
needs
to
to be
be
explained.
flanks.
So can you pay a stamina to just move? Oh wait, he just turned to you.
He turned to me, then he immediately
Because
turned
you
to
were
you, 'cause
attacking
you had
him
the aggro
like this.
cards.
Okay, I thought we screwed up. All right. So now he turns to the player with the highest. Yes, and I have it. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was. I was like, we should be technically okay still.
All right. You got anything else?
No.
Hey.
Discard. Draw.
Attrition check first, right?
Attrition, yeah.
You're not. Are you threatened?
I am.
So you got a 0 and a 1.
No, I take that.
Sorry, buddy.
That's okay.
You do suffer 3 damage.
Oh no.
Oh, you have 11 though.
Yeah.
Just
I'm,
enough.
I'm alive, but it's not great.
Yeah. Here, just flip this.
Oh yeah. Was it 7? Then.
Alright, so that's your attrition check.
Do you have anything else?
He doesn't have that, so.
Discard sequence, draw, turns to aggro player, which is me. which is good. And then end of round is not now, right?
No, because it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Start of my turn. No behavior cards. Blind comes off. So let's see. Attack and around the tail. So first question is, do I move?
You can only hit him from flanks. Is
I
it?
can only hit him from flanks. Yeah, so I think I don't move.
Uh-uh.
I become threatened. That's fine. Start volley 2. 1.
It's close.
14. 18. Okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I need to do this again. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, so 0, targeted shot. I'm focused, I don't think it'll matter, but I remove this at least. That's something. Let me discard this. Okay. And then it has aim, so blinding shot, paying for it
Oh, beautiful.
with. Gonna pay for it with that. Stealth. If the previous card in your sequence has aim, inflict blind, so that goes right back on there.
Perfect.
And the damage is 3. Wish it was more than that, but I guess it's 3.
He's 17.
Yeah.
So close.
We are so close. Okay. And then backflip. Next time you're fully hand, draw 1. And that is all I can do. So that's fine. Oh, I guess I could have moved with Feathercoat, but I didn't want to because I wanted to attack.
Yeah.
I wish I could get one more point of damage.
I know.
I've got nothing to do that. So, I'm threatened, so attrition check is a 1 green and a 1 green! Woo!
Beautiful.
I would have died.
I know, like we're on the razor edge,
Yeah. Wow.
the cliff's edge, even.
Ooh, look what you did there. Alright. I didn't generate aggro on that either. So discard and draw. 3, 4 plus 1. Turns to aggro player, which is you. So that's the end of my turn. And end of round.
End of round triggers.
Nothing there. Okay, so end of round. Increase the hardening level by 1 unless the aggro player discards a blue from their hand. Okay. And if he's hardened, he's not, he gains struggle. Alright. He escalates, but I've blinded him, so no acceleration. Just gets 1 struggle.
Oh, and this is gone as well, right? This one?
Yes. And that dust token in the sector goes. And then that's it. So, new round. Advance the tracker. Consume. I don't know if you want to use your potion, you're going to hold on to that.
I am going to consume, because might as well.
And hopefully that aggro comes back soon. Guess we won't know which one it is. Okay. Behavior refresh. Monster upkeep. Your turn.
Yeah, aggro would actually be the best way to kill him.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't have a front sector, so that's good. I'm gonna heal 1.
Make sure you have 2 greens in your hand for that other aggro card. I can't remember the number of values on them.
I got 3 greens.
Oh. I just need to not die. Need to heal up.
No. So I
What
still
did-
die if I.
How'd you take damage?
No, I healed 1
Oh,
for the place.
You scared me.
No, I'm fine. Question is, attrition kills me if I don't play my greens. Are you gonna be able to kill him on your turn if I wound him?
With 18. Let's see.
What will the overkill damage? Should only be 3.
Yeah, you just need to do like a single point of damage first.
Do you think you can kill him? Oh wait, no, he has 2 left though.
Yeah, right. 1, 2, 3.
But the likelihood of me surviving now is basically 0,
yeah.
regardless, even if I hold greens. So where do I move to not screw you?
Well,
Is
I'd
he
probably
gonna
have to
be-
like get you up if you go down.
Yeah.
So
Well, we won't be able to hit him, and we'll be taking.
alternatively, yeah. I
So
would probably move into my sector.
That's my thought, because you also can't hit him yet until
Yeah.
it's. So. I'm gonna pay the stamina cost
I
to
mean,
move.
18 health is a lot. Even with a health arrow, that's 9 damage.
I know, I can't think of any other thing to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my helm now. That's kind of brutal. So if I play my blue, I deal. Oh wait, that's only. It is only 1 damage. I do wound him.
Well, that's what we need. I mean,
Yeah, it's more so I have all 1 costs, I have no stamina, and 2 of these are greens. Do I need it in my hand? Do I need to have greens in my hand?
if you attack, or
Because attrition will kill me. It's
Yeah.
not a 0, I'm down for sure. I don't know
yeah.
what.
I guess then
Is
play.
it even worth holding anything?
I guess play your greens then, right?
That's kind of my
Because
thought.
yeah, just to try and survive. Survival is most important.
Yeah.
This rotation, I think, is the tail.
Yes. Playing a green.
Wait.
Wait.
You can sacrifice a rock to prevent attrition damage. So if you
Move
move
there. Yes.
then there's still another rock left.
And should I still hit him?
Yeah.
Might as well give him the wound,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
A slash to the flank, which the ability of it actually is useless. It's just my card.
So you just deal 1 damage from the slash? Or-
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so that's a wound. Oh, he's not hardened. Well, we were at 17, so how much damage do you actually do?
1.
Oh.
I do literally perfect 18.
Funny.
Yeah, so he's Oh wait. I did it again.
What?
My health has been critical
Oh, yeah.
for like 3 turns. I could have been drawing 1.
Oh.
Well, then I'm done with my turn.
Okay. Alright, so we have a 1.
I'm
So
not
1 green would have
threatened
done it.
anymore either.
Oh, yeah, because you moved.
But I didn't play green.
Alright, so destroy a rock to absorb the attrition damage. Okay. And then he's going to turn to you. So we'll see
What?
what that
Discard, sequence, draw, and then he turns.
careful. Hold on. Or, wait. So, yeah, attrition. Alright, so, yeah. Discard, yeah. You're right. Turns. Each player in the rear sector suffers monster damage unless they reveal greens.
I have 1 health left because I just had to refresh my deck too.
Oh, no. Rampage. Torment turns to the player with the highest number of aggro. It's probably me. Yeah, I've got 3 aggro.
I have 0.
Turns to me. That player suffers monster unless they reveal a green. So that's fine. I have green.
Beautiful.
Alright, there's an attrition and an end of round.
Dang.
I know.
If we had the other one, it's like actually so doable.
Yeah, it's actually possible, right? I have a lot of defense in my hand, so that's good.
And you still have a rock to block attrition.
Yeah. It's more about not running out of my deck, because that will bring me down too.
Oh crap, I didn't even think about that.
So, let's see what I can do. No stamina token, so I need to move. Oh, I can do some stealth. What's the red card? What do I need? A green in my sequence? Probably?
Yeah.
Because I can do stealth, and maybe I just will, but I'm also thinking about how do I...
Are you first player now, or is it still me?
This is going to be the end of the round.
That's what I thought. I was making sure. I was trying to keep track. Because then end of round will trigger 2, which gives them another hardened level, but we're fine.
Yeah. Alright, so I definitely want to fire a heavy arrow.
Because I can make him vulnerable on my turn, too.
Oh, okay.
Assuming I'm not dead, and...
That could be a way to get us through here.
That's what I thought.
Let's see, I think I probably need to do maneuver as well. Discard this card from your hand, draw 1.
You can reveal green and move, too.
Huh? Huh.
I thought you
Oh.
were your thing.
Thank you!
I was like, dude.
Oh my god!
I was like, that's like the most important thing.
Yes!
Because you can only hit him from the flanks.
Oh, thank you. That was bugging me. Good call. Okay. So, move, so I lose the threatened. That helps more than you know. Alright, I'm gonna red scale helm action. That did not work. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Oh, and start volley 2. So, okay, that's 1. That's 2, so no damage from the volley. And then I'm gonna red scale helm, and it still doesn't work. There go all my defensive cards. I'm gonna die. Okay. So, now I just need to go nuts. I need to pay 2 stamina. This is a usual theme. Pay for heavy arrow with the deadly shot.
Yeah.
The blind would be... Oh, it's the start of my turn, actually, so blind does come off. But he's not going to escalate. I'm going to do this.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah. So, that's 9 damage.
Beautiful.
Right? Like, should I escalate? Should I blind him again? He's not going to escalate anytime soon. I think it's okay.
Because that's stealth, hopefully.
Oh.
If not, it's not important.
It's
But
not stealth, but I can
all
make
3 of
stuff
these
happen.
do go off after you. Which means the red, depending on the refreshes, I don't think we could burn the whole escalation deck, right? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So yeah, do whatever, honestly. At this point, it's just do max damage.
So, okay, this is what I want. This, pain, I didn't spend that yet. Alright, there we go. So, sneaky glide, paying for it with this. When you discard this card from your hand, draw 1. Okay. Deal 2 damage. Next card. The next card you play in your sequence in stealth, so it has to be this.
Depending on the way vulnerable works, I could do 12 damage.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Does vulnerable work on the card that applies it? If it's like
No.
an attack card, it has to be the next one.
Or
It's a red
No.
that applies vulnerable. I didn't know if you can spend the
It's the
token then.
next one.
That's what I thought. So
yeah.
I can do 6 at least.
I don't think I want to recycle one. Alright, so I just want to do, now I want to do heavy arrow, paying for with deadly shot. It has stealth, so I do
Beautiful.
9 damage. 3. Alright, 9 damage there, and then, okay. And then rapid burst,
Remove
paying for it
scroll.
with long range. I'm gonna go down here.
Oh, burn the deck.
You remove the struggle, right?
Yep.
Okay. Do I have to volley? Maybe I don't have to volley. It's a choice. You may discard X cards. I'm just not going to volley. How about that? I mean, I'm still going to run out of...
When you draw. Oh no. If you didn't scale him, you still run out, huh? You'd still be one short?
I guess I don't have to play these, and so then I just draw 2, and maybe that's just what I do to live another day. So I'll just do that, because yeah, I don't want to go down.
No.
Just trying to survive. So let's see what happens then. Okay, so that's the end of my turn. At least I did some damage. At least if I empty my deck, I'll deal 5 damage before I die, before I go down.
Yes.
Okay, so
Attrition.
I'm not threatened.
1.
It's 2, so that just means the rock has to go.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to do. This would prevent attrition.
Yeah.
If it was in my discard.
But rock goes.
Rock goes.
Could be worse.
Yep. Alright. Oh,
And then
end of attrition. Increase the hardening level by 1. If he's hardened, he's not. The active player suffers monster damage unless they have a green in their sequence.
what you do?
So thank goodness.
Thank goodness. Holy crap.
Alright. Aggro 5. I think they're... So you really don't know which is which.
I have greens in my hand. Okay, I do.
So this could be a charge.
Or the other
Or
bad
the
boy.
other one. I have aggro.
Yeah. Discard, draw.
Yep.
And then he turns to you.
Discard. Draw.
Which actually works out perfectly because he won't start facing me. Which means I might be able to hit him for giga damage.
I'm the round. No. I'm the starting. Alright, that's because that's end of round.
Oh, but okay. Either way, we should be good. Do you have greens in your hand?
Yeah, I have 1 green in my hand.
Okay, I think we're safe. We're about to see.
Yeah. And I get a stamina token. I haven't.
Assuming you live, you can move.
That's really the question. Alright, end of round. Increase the hardening level by 1 unless the aggro player discards a blue from their hand. So...
That's a tough one because it's like, it may be worth it,
Yeah.
assuming that this is not, if we can't use that to kill him, make him kill himself.
Right. Alright. Here it is.
Oh no!
We got closer.
Although, if we burn the red, put that one in, the 1 dumps the other one if it gets activated, right?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Oh, but how do we know?
But we don't know. I wish we could know by number.
That's so funny.
Alright. So, ready to start the next round?
Yeah.
Alright. Advance the round tracker. Nothing needs to come off. So, that's it. And start a new round. Consume.
Nothing for us to consume anymore.
Behavior refresh. Please be the one we don't want. Oh, it is. The monster turns to the active player. That player reveals greens from their hands.
Yes!
I
It's
got so
winnable!
lucky. I would have died.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, it's so winnable, Cliff. It's all on us to fumble.
The fates are with us. Okay. And then gain struggle.
Yep.
4. Player turns. Start. Should be okay. Place a dust token in the rear sector.
Tell me it doesn't add struggle.
He boosts to get +1.
Yes. You fell for the classic blunder.
Alright, and so I just need to move and get him and then aggro him.
Yeah.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. We're
Well,
gonna
that
do
was
this, even if I ever
damage
go
him
down.
once, then I have to kill him on my turn, right?
So should I come to your side? Right? Because I'm down? Yeah.
So,
I'm
well, is that better? Because we might need to both block attrition damage depending on whatever shenanigans happen.
Okay.
Because you might be able to not take any damage.
Okay, so I'm going to spend my stamina token to move. Because I'm aggroed, I can't use my feathered coat.
Yeah.
Oh, first player token.
Oh, yes.
And then I'm not going to volley 2.
I'm not going
to do anything.
I watch your bowstring snap and hit you in the head. It just kills you.
Okay. All right. Are you ready for this?
I'm so ready.
First of all, blue.
If you need an assist, I have one too.
Okay. I'm paying for it with the blue, which will help because I deal 2 damage when I discard a blue from my hand. Every little bit helps.
Yes.
So he's at 9. So he's at 11. Yeah, that leaves you with only 7 damage that you need to deal after this. Aggro. First remove a struggle here. And then aggro. You ready for this?
I'm so ready for this.
The monster turns to the active player. Then players in the front sector suffer 6 damage unless the active player removes a rock terrain from that sector. If they do, remove 2 acceleration tokens somehow. Not there, I guess because I had them blinded.
Yeah.
Set the hardening level to 1, and Tormat suffers a wound.
You bastard, Torment.
Discard any other behavior card and play with the aggro reaction. Oh. He escalates. You can do this, Aiden.
Oh, I have the damage.
Now, he's turned to me, so I can't do anything as far as attack-wise.
Yeah, I just have to move.
Be nice.
Reds are green in sequence, right? So I might have to play a green to not die.
I think that's what I'm going to do, just to give myself a chance here.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm going to die just from fatigue damage. Yeah, see, I'd play this if I could. I just take the hit, but I can't move. Yeah, nothing to do.
If you go down to it, I don't automatically get aggro, or do I?
You do.
Then we do not want to burn any of these if possible.
Oh.
Unless this is a charge,
Yeah.
in which case, best scenario of all time.
Yeah.
I just have no idea what that is, and in theory, I can kill him even if I trigger the red before the red triggers.
Okay. I'm going to do this, though, because it's something, right? So.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go.
If you have stealth, just blast him. Something.
Well, I'm in the front sector. I can't.
Oh, yeah.
But at least it puts a green for whatever that's worth. All right, so green, gone. The next, yeah, it doesn't. Oh, wait, that would prevent attrition damage. Oh, but I can't discard it because I can't attack. Okay. So it's just whatever. All right, so that's my end of my sequence. So I don't have cards, so I'm just going to do an attrition check. It's 1.
Beautiful.
I pass the attrition check.
Unfortunately, when you reach for an arrow, you poke
discard.
yourself and die.
All cards in my sequence. Draw up. Now, I emptied my deck. I deal 5 damage.
True, yes. I guarantee that's the way that's designed to work.
And now I suffer fatigue damage, which puts me to 10. And fancy that, if I had 1 more hit point, I would have been...
Oh, wait, so I only need to do 2 damage.
Okay, yeah.
We lost. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. So I'm KO'd. I'm not going to go through the steps. We just know that I'm KO'd because hopefully you're going to kill me.
Important question. He doesn't, automatically turn to face me, does he?
Well, let's find out.
I have green. I just don't remember what that card is. Oh, it's back sector anyways.
I've been having to go to this KO section a lot.
I do feel like we're always razor wire.
Yeah. Alright, turn ends immediately. Remove all damage tokens and other tokens from your... Yeah. If you're the aggro, pass it to the first player or the next player. Tire cards, add a wound card you discard armor helm. Lay your miniature down. take a KO token, and the monster's turn is the aggro player.
It does turn,
Yeah.
which triggers that card, correct?
Yeah.
The important thing is my damage goes off before any other card triggers once I play it, right?
Your what?
The damage will go off before red or that trigger.
Yes.
So yeah, we're good.
All right. Remove a rock terrain from the rear sector.
Which
Each
not
player
that
in
bad.
that sector suffers damage.
So I'm absolutely fine.
This will actually get refreshed. Oh no, I'm still first player, right? So. All right. So that was it. He just turned.
Then this activates,
Yeah. Okay.
which it's green cards, correct?
Yes. Active player suffers unless they reveal green. If they do, remove one acceleration token.
Dude, this was like, if I had not had a green, this would have been the most tragic moment of all time.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, my turn.
Your turn.
Alright, I pay to move. Finish him off from the safety of my... No, that has dust. Don't know if that matters, but...
Well, I mean, if you kill him, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah. And then I only need to do 3 damage, correct?
Yeah. 2 damage.
Oh yeah, then I play Precise Strike and I pay for it and he dies.
Can I give you a hug?
I know, that was so nerve-wracking.
My God.
Because I'm also at 1 health.
Yeah.
Like, literally, if I had to do anything with my deck again, anything, I'm dead.
Yeah.
The 11 health saved me. And sitting in the sandstorm with the healing plant. Because I probably healed like 6 health overall from that.
And I eat my words. Like, if I had the feather armor, that 1 hit point would have kept me alive.
True, for the burning the deck, but
Yeah.
still, you did enough. Because you dealt 5 damage to him with that, with your last mighty bow pull.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Wow. I mean, down to the razor.
Literally the last
edge
possible
wire,
moment.
like,
Also, one of the last 2 rounds.
yeah.
That was close.
And like, the aggro card was perfect. Like, if it had gone any other way,
Just lost. That
Probably.
was a beautiful turn of fate.
this one is the crashing charge.
So he would have died at least. That would have been funny.
I wish there was a way to tell
Tell.
between those two.
I'm glad, like, it adds a lot of suspense that we can't, but that was terrifying.
All right. Well, good. Good. We should... Here, read.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Emira is breathing deeply as she leans against the corrugated walls of the rust-colored gorge. Her face is gaunt from thirst and the desert heat, but the light in her eyes shows strength and conviction. Thanks for saving our lives, she says in a feeble voice. She looks through the gap that you have opened by moving the collapsed rubble, from which several wounded and weary seekers are emerging. Close to exhaustion, they retrieve the notes on their scrolls and wrap protective fabric around some objects that were found in the room beyond the arch. Just then, a second torment shows up, and you have to fight it in your current state.
We'd win.
Yeah. You all set off again toward the Seeker's camp, plunged back into the cool, biting night air. Every step we take in this desert is a struggle, and exposes us to risk, but wherever we look, we find traces of an ancient human civilization, Emra tells you, leaning on the shoulder of one of her Seekers. Every grain of red rock in this place echoes with a past that we still know nothing about. Okay, so if the current chapter is either 1 or 2, which it is, you read variant A. Otherwise, you read variant B. When you reach the camp, you see bulletin boards cluttered with notes, maps, and translations. The archaeological finds have been arranged in order on tables and carpets. You ask her if knowing about the past will make Alboria stronger. Emera glances at her Seekers and replies, "In the past that we study, we hope to find answers about our present. If Thyrea is our land, then its history is our history. We must understand what happened, hunters, just as you must learn the secrets of the monsters you are fighting." Alright, and then go to page 106 for quest rewards.
Woohoo! We did it!
Ooh, special reward.
And we weren't cheating. I can kind of see why that would be a much tougher fight.
Yeah. Alright, the memory of the desert. Unlock the Horn Forge card.
Let's go.
Horn. Alright, each player gains the following. You ready?
I'm ready.
2 horns.
I wonder why.
2 bones.
Ooh, beautiful.
2 Coboreo. And then plants. 2 Nilia. 1 Tarmaret. 1 Abalakia. Whatever. And 1 Silicornia. Alright. Quest 1. Done. If the current chapter is either 1 or 2, unlock Quest 4. Alright, Torment Blood Vision. A black shadow spreads like ink over the red earth. The monsters take their first steps and move ravenously through the storm. The sky splits apart like a broken wing, and it howls furiously. The thunder becomes a single roar that makes the earth shake. A quake reduces the mountains and the history they contain to rubble. The wind races between the sky and the earth, stirring up waves of hot sand. Everything dries up and becomes a bleached skeleton of what it once was. So I don't know if that's supposed to mean like I think the sky splitting represents the volcano bursting.
Ah, that makes sense.
And maybe everything else is kind of like a new start.
Yeah.
Right? Like it kind of cleanses the land.
So one more monster. And what? We get. No, we don't get our skill tree thing yet, do we?
I don't know. I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, so nothing else there. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we can go back to that chapter.
That wasn't too bad time-wise. Actually, no, the second one was fast.
It's fast,
We
yeah.
killed it fast. We lost pretty quick, too, the first one, but...
Alright, chapter 3. Did you bring the plants? Hurry, this way, Thessa urges you, as she runs along the corridors towards the keeper's quarters. Worriedly, she enters his rooms. The keeper is stretched out on the warm wooden floor, still as a statue, his eyes wide and open and rolled back in his head. Something's wrong. He's stuck in the vision. He can't come back, Thessa stammers as she grabs the tarmaret root you brought her and mixes it into her brew. She holds the keeper's torso up and places the cup to his lips. Rivulets of the yellow concoction dribble onto the man's clothes, who unconsciously manages to swallow a few sips. Hopefully this will help, Thessa explains to you, in an effort to convince both you and herself that this will work. You hold your breath until the keeper jolts back to consciousness and starts talking excitedly. There was a woman whose body was made of crystal. I have to write it down before the memory slips away, he says, panting for breath. This is what she looks like.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
He grabs a large sheet of cotton paper and starts drawing and writing. He draws a woman holding a scepter topped with a gem. Then all around her body, like a frame, he anxiously writes, "The awakening of the beast will once again devastate life on Thyrea. Power will flow from the broken lands, and mankind will follow that same path, and they too will be drawn into the jaws of the monster." On a second sheet of paper, he sketches out the luminous lines on the woman's cheeks and all around her eyes. Then she told me of an ancient prophecy and a snake, but it was at that moment that everything became hazy, and I could no longer remember it. He looks at you and forces a reassuring smile before trying to explain. It's like when we try to remember someone and can't put together a clear picture. We remember some details, others are lost, but we know that that person existed, even if our memory is confused. You make sure he is okay, and then take your leave to let him rest. Lost in thought, you make your way across the courtyard, which is by now crowded with the other squads, and elbow your way through to check the quest board. Each slip of paper nailed there seems like a piece in a still unfinished mosaic. Each player upgrades their card pool.
Oh, so we do get the next part.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Go to E2.
And the bone.
Nightmare expansion.
Sword
Quest
is not
2
that bad.
expires.
No! We can't be 100%.
Yeah. Feather expansion. Quest 36 expires, but we did that.
What does recycle do again?
You discard a card from your hand and you draw one.
The horn helm lets you recycle, which could be good depending on who you are.
Yeah, that could be good for me as I try to go through my deck. I gotta remember what the next master is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we did it.
And like, I'm assuming we had to play perfectly there. Oh dang, the horn armor is the best armor. You want me to grab the skill cards?
Yeah. So maybe why don't you go home now, and then because when Ethan comes, he's gonna need to.
No. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea, because I was like, I might just not, because Ethan might be here soon, but probably better safe than sorry.
Yeah, and I think you've got time. It's like 20 minutes before he even possibly is
Yeah,
here.
and then if you want, before I get back, I can order pizza for us here.
Yeah.